Well, hello. I'm Matt. Welcome to the good life. I do a little radio show from my backyard in the Hills Casino. I'm a lucky guy. In fact, I'd say luckier than most. I have lots of friends that I like to call stars. Hey, in fact, there's one now. You probably know Ryan Stiles, Drew Carey show. Whose line is it anyway? Black Hawk Down?
I wasn't in Black Hawk Down, Matt. That wasn't me, okay? What are you doing here?
The gate was actually open. I thought I'd take a little jacuzzi-roo.
I got company coming over, okay? People that matter, okay? Get up, go.
Bubbles feel so good,
Look,
Ryan.
Matt, you know what? You gotta stop doing this, okay? I can't be coming home with the wife and kids and you're in my tub, okay? Just get out.
I'm not wearing nothing.
Doohickey, you know, the doohickey that rolls.
Hi, this is Meatloaf. Okay, kids, you know what time it is? You know what time it is? It's Outlaw Radio time!
The most imitated radio station in the nation.
I'm through with standing in line for some fun to begin, but I found a good thing leaving me with a grin. It's time for Outlaw Radio to begin.
You have the great Billy Gibbons here? Yeah.
It's very cool.
He just passed out. Oh, yeah. Hey, that didn't sound too bad. Huh?
Had to lighten them up loud. Oh, man. We're here with Matt. Oh, yeah. Had to lighten them. Oh, little Outlaw Radio. We're here with Matt.
And he's not fat.
We got all these guys and girls in the house. Let me tell you, that's where it's at. And that's, ladies and gentlemen, Matt Allen. Pass me a gallon. Outlaw. Outlaw Radio.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Here we go, my friend. Hell, Magic Matt is the producer helming the producer role today because Tattoo Dave is not quite sure where his head is.
He's in the shower.
He's in the shower. All right. So, old Tattoo Dave, God bless him. God rest his soul. So remember last weekend, we went to a play on Friday night. Well, so the weekend began.
It's like an aristocrat crowd.
Well, yeah, You mean Tattoo Dave and Mark C.G. Boyer and my own self. So minding our own business. And it started off gay, because three guys going to a play, that's gay. Don't you think?
Especially the guy sitting in the middle.
Oh, that was Dave. Yeah, that was Dave sitting in the middle. And then we ended the weekend off gay, Mark C.G. Boyer and I, because our gay buddies from the Bronx came into town. And on Sunday night, we had a festival.
What Bronx buddies were here?
My gay Bronx buddies.
There are no gay people in the Bronx.
There are two. And these two visited, and they had their hearts set on the Smokehouse in Burbank. But then I checked out the menu, and I sent them an email. I said, listen.
That's pricey.
I said, I don't want you, well, no, it's Easter.
Oh.
So what they did is they offer a special menu, but they also include the classic steaks that they have on the menu. But the only difference is they up the prices on each one of those by $10. And I said, I feel like this is a ripoff. So with your permission, let's choose another venue. So we got together at the old Talleyrand in Burbank. You ever been there, Ralph?
Not for decades.
Oh, yeah. It's a great old place. It's a great old bar and a diner. And had a couple. Boy, they're making great cocktails there now. They give you the sidecar with a beautifully made gin martini, and had a couple of them. And I said, all right, we're off. And they said, well, we're not eating here. No, no, no. I know where we're going. HMS Bounty.
Love that place.
Isn't that the greatest on Wilshire? Talk about one of the classic, most awesome dive bars on the planet. Wouldn't you agree? And you got to call it a dive bar.
Oh, absolutely. And there's one 2 blocks away, the Prince.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Within those 3 blocks, you have 2 of LA's greatest dive bars.
And the Prince is the interior is so beautiful. They have shot so many movies and TV shows in there because it looks like that classic 1920s steakhouse.
100%.
However, the food does not reflect the looks of that interior.
No.
What iota? It's some sort of Korean food.
Chicken.
And but they also serve like love bugs and weird crap on the menu.
And the napkin is a bar napkin.
That's the place that I ordered a Bloody Mary years ago, and received a shot glass with tomato juice and Tabasco sauce in it and a little vodka. I said, do you have like a bartender guide here somewhere? Because I'd like to break this down for you. That ain't a Bloody Mary. And she said, oh, tell me how to make it. And by the way, she wasn't from another country, but she talked like that. Oh. Yeah, I think she was from Pacoima. And so I led her through this. And at that time, overpriced. It was like $10. It should have been $5. But yeah, the Prince. I recommend HMS Bounty highly. My buddy, Sergeant Dennis Zine, the last great L.A. councilman, he turned me onto that place 30-some years ago. By the way, the place hasn't changed in like 80 years. But because they serve what they call the Bountiful Burger, and it's still a great cheeseburger.
It is. I prefer the Monte Cristo sandwich.
It's so good. So you can't find that sandwich everywhere.
No.
But that's a place that it's a mainstay, and it's beautiful. And ask them to cook the fries, extra long, because you want them crispy. And what a dish, and what a meal. And they make all the fine cocktails, and nothing's overpriced there. And yeah, it's a great time. So, yeah, we ended the night. We left there. Boy, we closed that joint, about 12:30 at night. I'll tell you, them gay guys, they know how to party.
Yes, they do.
Right, Mark?
Yeah, they had a good time.
Yeah. And Mark, of course, I'm going to venture out and order a steak this time. It's the only thing Mark C.G. Boyer orders is a steak. Yeah. He would never try a Monte Cristo.
No.
Fish and chips is the only other item that you might find Mark C.G. Boyer ordering. And they do, and I had fish and chips there, and always good.
Lamb chops on occasion.
Lamb chops are just dumb.
Yeah.
You got to be a lamb chop person.
I am.
Overpriced little pieces of meat. It really is.
Gamey.
But a double stuffed pork chop? Now that's a...
Yeah.
Oh, love that.
Now you're talking.
Yeah, but little lambs, and it's psychological for me.
Yeah.
I don't want to... Oh, poor little babies.
Meh.
Oh, they're so sweet.
How much you pay for those 2 little lollipops?
$84.
Yeah, okay.
Sounds about right.
All right, yeah. Well, since the gay guys were paying, Mark doesn't...
he doesn't care.
He doesn't care. But, incidentally, how much was that steak? Did you have a ribeye or
Oh,
a
it
New York?
was like $27.
Yeah, I mean, and you get potato and like super salad. Yeah, it's a great place.
It's a good deal.
So why do we have gay friends from the Bronx, by the way?
One of the gay friends. Oh, by the way, this couple, they've been together 40 years.
Wow.
That's some longevity. One is a huge fan of mine from Z100 in New York, and then he found me on another one of the programs that I do on the myriad of outlets for your old buddy Magic Matt. And he listens to that show every morning, and then they listen to this show. And he sought me out. He sent me an email, said, I'd like to take you to dinner. And he said, he said in the email, I want you to know I'm not a stalker. Talk to Scott Shannon. And so I did. I talked to Scott, and he said, he's a good guy. He's a good guy. He's light in the loafers, but a good man. And they are. They're
all good guys until they come into town and you find yourself at the bottom of the swimming pool. Yeah, they're great.
These guys are a delight to be around.
They are. See how Mark is speaking now? That's how much time we spent with him on that day. They are both a delight.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. But they certainly are. And would we be getting together every other month if indeed they weren't on the same page politically? No.
If they were paying for dinner?
Yeah, I guess
Well,
so. No. I couldn't put up with it. But we're on the same page, and
Maybe.
especially the.
Possibly.
Is it okay to say the man in the relationship? You know, the
top.
the gruff. I don't want. That's a visual. I just no. Don't do that. But the gruffer of the guys from the Bronx. And he is, you'd never know the guy was gay. Talks like this, but
he's definitely a Brooklyn stereotype.
he's what?
He's not a
Brooklyn
Brooklyn stereotype if he's from the Bronx.
Right,
Bronx.
yeah, that would not be
Bronx,
Brooklyn,
yeah.
that'd be the Bronx.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
Stupid.
Mark, do you know, Mark, do you know what day it is?
Saturday.
Yeah, okay. Michael J. Fox speaks out after CNN fake news. How do you react when you turn on the TV and CNN is reporting your death? Michael J. Fox spoke out after CNN sparked a death scare. CNN, I got to tell you, not fake news.
No.
They're always on top of everything. That orange man, you're wrong. It ain't fake news. Hold on, I got to change the camera. I'm producing today. If you didn't know, now you know. He took to social media a couple days ago to let his fans know he is alive and well. He said these rumors of my death are highly exaggerated. Remembering the life of actor Michael J. Fox was an entire video montage on CNN celebrating the life and times of Michael J. Fox, who really is a sweet guy, man. I partied with him in Cleveland, Ohio. It was the movie premiere of a flick called The Light of Day, starring Michael and Joan Jett's movie debut. And it was, I don't know, he wasn't suffering from the ailments or anything, and boy, that boy could drink, and among other illicit activities. Of course, I did not partake, not even in the drinking part. I wasn't really boozing it back then, but fun times. He says, how do you react when you turn on the TV and CNN is reporting your death? The Back to the Future star wrote in a Wednesday evening Threads post. A, do you switch to MSNBC or whatever they are calling themselves these days? Pour scalding hot water on your lap. If it hurts, you're fine. Call your wife. Hopefully she's concerned but reassuring. D, relax. They do this once every year. Or E, ask yourself, WTF, Fox continued. I thought the world was ending, but apparently it's just me, and I'm okay. Love, Mike. Oh, man.
I actually thought he was dead.
Yeah, the package was published in error. The package was the montage on CNN. We have removed it from our platform and sent our apologies to Michael J. Fox and his family.
Too late.
Yeah, a representative for Fox, meanwhile, told TMZ, Michael's doing great. He was at Paley Fest yesterday. He was on stage and giving interviews. They also, and it doesn't say this in this portion, but as I understand it, they thought it was CNN didn't think they did anything wrong. They said we were ahead of it. We were ahead of the story.
Which is true.
So we went with it. So at some point,
Yeah.
they will be right.
Do you think they have a bunch of carts with a bunch of dead people that they're waiting for?
Oh, of course.
Wow.
They've got tons of montages. And fire crews battle ablaze at Hollywood's legendary Magic Castle. It's a landmark in Hollywood. It's my old stomping grounds. I was there at least once or twice a week back in the day when it was that great club like a Cheers bar, and you knew everyone's name, and what a beautiful place. Smoking stoves at the Al Bar. And in celebration of almost burning down, they go through this like once every 10 years. They have a fire up there on the roof.
Well, Jewish?
I don't
think so.
I don't think.
There may have been a fiddler up there.
Yeah,
but I don't
Milt
think he
Milt
was
Larsen,
lighting
not a Jew.
Okay.
But he's not anything now because he's dead. But passed away at 92 years old. He would have turned 95 2 days ago. And God darn it, he should still, even 95. And you're thinking, well, that's a good life. That's still not long enough. So fire crews battled the blaze at Hollywood's legendary Magic Castle landmark. Speaking of that, on Sunday night, before we headed over to HMS Bounty, I was talking about the Magic Castle when we were at the Talleyrand in Burbank, and I mentioned, the legendary, and both of them, or at least the
bottom.
okay, the bottom. I mean, once again, I love these guys so much. I mean, I love these guys. Gay, straight, it just doesn't matter. And we've never given an ass on this show. Have a happy time. Don't shove it down our throats. Right? It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
And so I'm talking about the castle. I said, hey, Mark, drive past it. And I said, once they see it, they're going to want to go there. And I don't want to go there because I have no reason to go there or visit the castle again because my buddy Milt Larsen is dead-a-roo. But he would have turned 95 a couple days ago. And we did drive past it. And yeah, I mean, imagine, the exterior 1870s Victorian mansion. Is that not gay? I mean, right?
Well, there's magicians in there.
Well, that makes it a gay magnet right off the bat.
There you go.
I am one of the rare straight magicians. Am I protesting a little too much? Doff. So first arriving companies, they were in the offensive mode when the firefighters got there, coordinating roof ventilation, fire suppression, salvage operations on the third floor. According to KTLA, Magic Castle employees told crews roofers had been working on the roof using blow torches to melt down rubber roofing material, and that the smoke and possible flames could be related to that operation earlier in the day. You think?
The flame is a tip-off.
I mean, the mansion goes back to the like 1900. So, and I don't know if it's up to code now, but boy, when I was hanging out there,
It wasn't.
oh, not even close. No injuries were reported. It's unclear how much damage the fire caused to the building. The historic site was built, 1909, private residence, before it opened as the Magic Castle in 63.
I mean, that's common to torch down roofs, the tar and
Right.
the torches. But, yeah, you got to, before you leave the job, you got to make sure everything's out. No, there must have been something lit.
Yeah, I guess you have to be a professional at your job up there on the roof.
You would think so.
Right? You want to do the right thing?
There was one guy they spotted up there on the roof, though, and
Yeah.
he was simply just singing, "If I were a rich man." I stole Mark's joke because it didn't work for him. He completely ignored it, but I made it kind of halfway feasible.
Very good.
See how that works, Mark?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Sunrise, sunset.
I'm trying to find this little snippet
Fleeing
of
from the year.
Milt's last time. Okay. Yeah, I got to play this. In honor of Milt's 95th birthday, he didn't make it, but Milt Larsen and his brother, they put this place on the map back in 63, and everyone, not unlike the folks who told Walt Disney, you're going to lose your ass, they told these two, you're going to lose your ass. You put any money in this thing, no one's going to come, and it's turned out to be there for like 80 stinking years. I mean, forever. And this is Milt Larsen, his last interview on Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio, on YouTube, on Rumble, on X, and the finest stations. Love you, Milt.
I would do everything.
Oh, so I asked him the question, if you had it all to do all over again, what would you do differently? And this is the great Milt Larsen's response.
I would do everything that I've done and do more than that because you're never done with what you could do. And I believe that in everybody in the world.
It's funny, a little Kamala Harris there, right?
Yeah.
You're never done with what you could do.
I was going to say that, but I didn't want to disrespect.
No, but
No, Lori agreed with him.
Hey, and by the way, Milt was ahead of his time on this, way ahead of Kamala, Toe, on this. You're never... Okay, let's start this from the beginning. That's good stuff.
I would do everything that I've done and do more than that because you're never done with what you could do. And I believe that in everybody in the world. There's no possibility that anybody could possibly do anything the imagination would let them do. Unfortunately, most people get sidetracked by getting a job in someplace they don't like, but they get married to somebody they're not terribly fond of, and they get divorced, and they have children who see them through. It's terrible.
Yeah.
I just plod along. I have my little projects, very successful up to the time. I lose my lease and I do whatever they do. And that's my life.
Milt Larsen?
And that's just your question. I wouldn't change a thing.
Milt Larsen, I could go on another 2 hours with you, but let me just...
I know you do.
Let me just conclude this or say aloha to Milt Larsen by saying, Milt Larsen, bumblebees can't fly.
That's so good. That is so good. That was a dear friend of mine one time, just when they said, it's impossible, and I said, so is a bumblebee. That is true.
They can't fly.
Technically, there's no way for a bumblebee to fly. But they do.
But they do.
Yes. Technically, there's no way for a crazy little house on a hill in Hollywood to make it with a bunch of magicians.
Yep.
But we do.
Impossible.
And that's 58 years later.
Wow.
Yes. So life begins at 90, and for me.
Milt Larsen, I love you, bud. I love you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Milt.
Birthday, Milt.
It's great.
Thank you, man. Thank you, like.
Aw.
All right.
So, you're listening to Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio.
Yeah, there he was, man. Always brings a tear to my eye. And as I mentioned after his death, Lori Downey, our former producer, will go on record as saying, "Yeah, Matt was never the same after that. He never snapped back."
What did Milt do before he had the castle?
Well, he was working at CBS. He was a cue card guy at Truth or Consequences, and he also wrote the skits and went out and, grabbed the people for Bob Barker to bring on stage. So he was always a TV guy. And his brother, Bill, was a top executive at CBS at the time. So always in showbiz. And as a kid, loved old classic vaudeville and loved classic songs, which is how he ran into a man that turned out to be his best buddy of all time, Dick Sherman. Richard Sherman, the man behind every great Walt Disney song, any Walt Disney song that comes to mind.
You name it, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, everything he wrote.
Supercalifragilistic.
Every single one of those. And they met in a record store so many years back when they were kids and got along, and they became dear friends. And, Dick Sherman tells you a lot about who Milt Larsen was, because Dick Sherman, this legendary songwriter.
Well, him and his brother.
Yeah, he and his brother, but
one wrote the music, one wrote the lyric.
Yeah, and I'm not certain who did what, but
no, but they didn't like each other, and they had houses next door to each other, and they had a runner who would run the lyric over, and then one would run the music over, and that's how they combined it.
Yeah, I never met Dick's brother because he passed away fairly young. But according to anyone that knew him that I spoke to, they said that he wasn't the nicest guy on the planet. Dick Sherman, on the other hand, absolutely the opposite.
Yeah.
The nicest. He didn't have a mean bone in his body.
I was friends with his son, Greg.
Greg Sherman?
Yeah.
I don't know. I probably met him, but I don't know.
The only thing he ever did in life was he produced the documentary on his dad and uncle.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Is that right?
I played in a band with Bobby.
Oh, did you?
Bobby who?
Sherman.
Oh,
no.
Oh,
all right, we'll be there. This is a quick break. We'll be this after back on Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio, on YouTube, on Rumble, on X, and the finer stations in America. What's up, Wassa? What's up, my Wisconsinites?
Charismatic, Outrageous, edgy, hilarious. Radio for the mentally challenged. Chronic talk from the panic room.
Up in the sky.
Smoking, drinking, interrupting. Magic Matt Allen. This is Outlaw Radio.
Boy, by the end of this show, you're going to be sick of this song. See, I can never get sick of this song. This is from a classic Jerry Lewis movie where he's conducting the band and sitting in the chairman of the board's chair, and he's doing the antics with his hands, conducting the band. Oh, yeah, it's classic. Hey, but I'm producing, and so it makes my life a little easier here.
Dave here? Is Dave not here?
Dave, you tattoo Dave? Not
Have you heard any yelling?
Yeah. Hey, by the way,
back off, Ralph.
We were paying homage to the great Milt Larsen, proprietor of the Magic Castle, that legendary joint at 7001 Franklin Avenue in Hollywood, Cali, right over there where all the miscreants live. And in honor of Milt, one of his favorite drinks, or at least one of his favorite liquids that would purse his lips on occasion, was bourbon. Now, what is it that you served me today? My friend from the Bronx, Ralph, who has been in northern Nevada, and we'll get to that in a second.
Well, this is from the Great Pacific Northwest.
Aha!
And it is Oregon Spirit.
Yes.
It is bottled in bond.
Right.
And it is 100 proof bourbon.
By the way, bottled in bond means it has to be 100 proof, and it has to be at least 4 years of age, and it has to be at least, is it 70% corn? Somewhere in there.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
And it's from Bend.
It's from Bend, Oregon.
All right, I'm going to take a sip in honor of my buddy Milt Larsen, who would have been 95 2 days ago. Well, it's viscous.
Yeah.
It's viscous.
It sticks to you on the way down.
But it's tasty. I should have had a little swig of water before that because I've been drinking Bloody Mary mix.
That's an interesting mix.
That is not. Bourbon and, do you know that is in, it appears in some cocktail books that in lieu of vodka, you use bourbon in a Bloody Mary? No, I don't see that.
No,
I mean that's vomitorium time, right? That's just not pretty. But that's good stuff. I'm going to take another swig here.
You know what's good in bourbon? A little splash of Canada Dry or any ginger ale.
No, Mart. What's the name of that soda that's sitting in the green room that was brought to us by our friend from Wisconsin? That's the stuff. It's a special concoction that the Wisconsinites they use to top off their Wisconsin Old Fashioned, and that's the Wisconsin Old Fashioned sweet. You can have it sweet, you can have it tart, you can have it dry, but that's good. That's good with a bourbon.
Or as Milt would say, an old fashioned.
An old fashioned. That's right. That's funny. That's funny. You remember the way
you
pronounce that.
Of course.
Which is really the correct pronunciation.
Old school, man.
Old-fashioned. Left-wing celebrities completely silent on Eric Swalwell sexual assault allegations, with one C-list exception. Hollywood celebrities who have been vocal in the Me Too and the Time's Up movements, they've stayed conspicuously they've been quiet in the first day since several women accused Eric Swalwell of unwanted sexual advances. Top figures in the Me Too movement: Alyssa Milano, Gwyneth Paltrow, America Ferrara, I have no idea who that is, Neve Campbell, know her, Lady Gaga, have failed to make any public statement on the Swalwell accusation. What do you think that is? Ralph, what do you think that is?
They are all on the same page. Let's wait for the investigation. Yes,
of course, let's wait because he's their man.
Yeah.
He's on their side. Shonda Rhimes, Reese Witherspoon, Eva Longoria, who, by the way, she's getting on my third nerve. Natalie Portman, always getting on my third nerve. Abner Tamblyn, who's that?
She was from House. She is a piece of work.
Yeah, well, I think most of these gals. By the way, let me find this.
Alyssa Milano's a nasty little bitch. There, I said it.
I think that's a little rude, Mart.
Said it.
Yeah, but it sounds rude.
Okay.
Okay. Let me find this. By the way, for those of you wondering, well, why is it taking so long for Matt to play this clip? I'm producing today. Okay, that's the Cove. Okay, hold on. Okay. Speaking to your point regarding females and this list, who Ralph from the Bronx sort of went on record saying, "Oh, that gal, she's nuts," and that.
Yeah.
But the question remains: aren't they?
For the majority,
You
of
know
them.
where I'm
Yeah.
going.
Yeah, most of them are.
Aren't they all a little nuts?
Yes.
Well, this is a dad speaking to his son about females, and I want you to know, and I want to make this clear: we don't necessarily believe anything out of this man's mouth here. However, this is for your consumption and for you to make up your own damn mind. Listen.
I don't hate women. I just wish they were good people. Okay? They're all evil. They're sent here from hell by Satan to steal your man juice and your money. Does that make sense? It's the first story in the Bible for a reason. That God made them evil. They don't listen. They're completely inconsolable too, and they get emotional. It's impossible to reason with them. It's because their brain is filled with a bunch of hormones that make them completely irrational. That's why women shouldn't be in any type of leadership positions. It really isn't a good idea, because their brain is basically soup. It's like they have no good footing to stand on when they're trying to have a debate or argue about anything. They just get all emotional. Try talking to one of them for longer than 3 minutes about anything. They just that's what it turns into. It's impossible to have a rational conversation with them about anything. Does that make sense, son?
You talk to a good conservative woman, and 99% of those good conservative women will agree with what he just said.
Now I remember what Amber Tamblyn was all about. She said at the age of 20, James Woods propositioned her. James Woods says, I don't even know who she is.
Is that right?
Yeah.
By the way, I'm assuming she's a good-looking gal. So why wouldn't James Woods?
Maybe he did when she was
proposition her?
20, so what? She's
Yeah,
legal.
who
But,
cares? Right?
even though, why bring that up?
But of course, the left-wing celebs and these gals, they have no problem with Swalwell's sexual assault allegations whatsoever, including Kathy Griffin, Mara Wilson, Diedrich Baker, Mark Ruffalo, George Takei. They love him. Sulu loves the man.
All those women do.
All those ladies. Daryl Hannah, John Cryer, Mia Farrow, Morgan Fairchild.
More women.
Tom Morello.
Woman.
He's from what's that? Rage Against the Machine, I believe. I believe he's a rocker. John Leguizamo, Conan O'Brien. All these lefties. Carrie Coon, Henry Winkler. Yeah, all right. Lizzo. Yeah, celebs who are known to take shots at conservatives whenever possible, and they're on so active on social media. But when it comes to Representative Swalwell, on the women accusing him, we have to wait. He's our guy. He's not a bad guy, except one, a gal named Ethan Embry. Do you know this gal?
No.
She said, so when you're one of the 430 most powerful people in the country, being a philandering heavy drinker, no one can diagnose but themselves with rumored far more serious accusations. That's an acceptable norm to the ruling class. As long as you don't aim for the top 50 seats, they'll support you. This Ethan Embry went on to say the accusations and now trickles of so many knew this are just disgusting. Their years of silence when he was central target from the opposition and leading face on the political media landscape further cements any belief that there's no separation between them ruled by a uniparty. Ethan Embry finished it off by saying, when you ask why won't anyone do anything, the answer is because this is exactly the way they want things. It's going to be a higher climb out than we thought. Well, at least Ethan, and by the way, I don't think Ethan Embry is a righty by any stretch of the imagination.
So are any of them demanding the release of the Swalwell files?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't believe so. Yeah, so Ethan, I'm assuming Ethan is a female.
I don't think so.
I mean, have you ever heard of a female named Ethan?
No.
So you think that's a guy?
I do.
All right.
But who knows in today's world?
I don't know. What, Ethan? Tell me your pronouns, please. Savannah Guthrie returned to today for the first time since her mother's disappearance. P.S. I never knew the name Savannah Guthrie before her mother's disappearance. If you can imagine, I am not an aficionado of the Today Show. I can remember watching it 25, 30 years ago, whenever it hit on occasion. Brian Gumbel used to host that thing, right?
And then Matt Lauer.
Yeah, and then Matt Lauer. Yeah, boy, I'll tell you what. Speaking of another one who is just fallen just in disgrace, right?
Yeah.
He lost all his hair, and then he lost all his his validity as.
Well, it was that secret locked door.
Yeah, he would lock. Wait,
He had a button underneath his desk that would lock his office door.
My general manager, when I was at Kiss FM, he had the same thing, but he wasn't trying anything. he just locked it, I think, because he thought it was cool, and it is cool. And I thought about that, 30-some friggin' years ago. I want one of those. I love that you can lock the door with a button under your desk. Director Paul Feig, Feig, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
2 G's.
Yeah, he rips unnecessary outrage over stupid crap like Sydney Sweeney's jeans ad, taking aim at popular culture. Hey, by the way, I saw Sweeney's movie, The Housekeeper or The House Sitter. I expected it to be some 90-minute fluff piece. It's not. And why would you care? And I'm a grown adult male, so why would I care? Like, I haven't seen these items in the past, but being a heterosexual male, and being that it's Sweeney, I think one of the sexiest, most nubile, beautiful gals on the planet. You see her boobies in this movie.
I remember that movie. It was a good movie.
No, remember,
It just came out.
It's just out. It's just out now.
Oh, I'm thinking of a different one.
Oh, you got to see this
The Babysitter.
one. And it goes on for I think 2 hours. I think a little editing would have been nice, but it's an entertaining movie, and you sort of don't see it coming. And they wrap it up at the end with a nice little bow, and it did so well at the box office. Nicely done, Sydney Sweeney, that they've already gone on record as saying there will be a 2. There'll be a version number 2.
And you're not going to like this, though.
Oh, no, what?
There's a rumor going around that they're experimenting with the thought of her being the next 007.
No.
Okay, I think they throw that out. I think her publicists probably throw that out. On April Fool's Day, Mark sent me, Mark C.G. Boyer, also an aficionado of the 007, he sent me an email, and Mark C.G. Boyer, so he took it as fact, and he sent me this email that stated that whom was going to be the next James Bond?
Oh, some black chick.
Oh, I didn't know it was a black chick.
Yeah.
Oh, I just thought it was a female.
Yeah, female black chick.
I looked her up. I didn't see. Really? So
I think so, but I don't remember.
Well, that doesn't matter. Her color.
Well,
Why did you mention her color? See, what does that say about the Jews, Ralph?
We hate them.
Typical.
Did you hear what Mark just said under his breath? Really?
He really did say that.
I'm very sorry. By the way, I know the title of the show is Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio, but for a brief moment,
no, you're not
the
attached.
last 30 seconds, I'm not attached to that. That's because we don't. I think I can speak for my brother and Ralph when I say we don't hate them.
No.
But Mark C.G. Boyer.
I don't understand them, but I don't hate them.
Is he speaking for his entire religion?
He mumbled it underneath his breath. I heard it.
We hate them. Well, I don't. We don't.
I don't like. It's like I got invited to a friend's grandchild's bar mitzvah. I never met the kid.
Right.
I think all they want is the check.
Well, how about a big dog?
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh, Jews, not stupid.
No.
Very, very intelligent people. I wanted my daughter to marry a Jew. I truly did, because I see the way the Jewish men treat their women, and it's usually beautifully.
Oh, because they're afraid of them.
Which is fine. Paul Feig, the director, he's the dude who did Bridesmaids, The Heat, Spy, A Simple Favor, and the much-panned remake of Ghostbusters. Appeared at Variety's Power of Law Breakfast, where he received the paper's 26th Power of Law Award, whatever that means. We want free spirits, he said, to the public discourse in America. You can only control what you can, and people get through it. Sydney Sweeney had a contentious thing, but whatever. Unnecessary outrage is the biggest problem in our society right now. People get so outraged about stupid crap when there are all kinds of things to be outraged about. Becoming outraged about pop culture. Trust me, I made the female Ghostbusters 10 years ago. That was 10 years ago? Do you believe? I'd say, gun to my head, I would have said 4 or 5. That was 10 years ago?
That's a long time.
Doesn't sound right.
Ralph, you know how close to death we are?
No kidding.
Yeah, maybe not. We may not make it through the show.
I better put in for Social Security.
Figs, all-female remake of Ghostbusters, just roundly thrown under the bus by critics.
Maybe because it was awful?
Yeah, Fig directed Sweeney in the sexually charged thriller The Housemaid. Oh, so he did. He did, okay, which became an international hit and the green lighting of a sequel. Why? Because it's a damn good movie. It's worthy of your time, my friend.
And she's totally bankable.
You did say you said bankable?
Bankable.
Okay. Am I 16 years old?
Yes.
Yeah, a little bit. I'm searching for a song to go to break with. Oh, okay. Let's use this song. It's sort of a song when Lori was still producing the show, and I think we were coming back from a break.
Tainted Love?
Hey, bite my big old ass. Won't you step up and bite my ass? Bite my big old ass. You are cordially invited. Step up and
You know what? I'm just thinking, man. That's cool, man. That song, you should put those lyrics to.
catchy.
Yeah, very
Catchy.
Nice, man.
Welcome back to Outlaw Radio. It is the Dukester.
Cordially invited.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, you want to be nice about it.
There'll be lines down the blocks.
There's lines down the block. Pay $1, you can buy my ass.
You can buy my butt. Whoa. You can chomp on my butt.
Won't drive you nuts.
You can chomp on my loins
And
my butt. Won't you bob up and bite me?
Bite him.
Feet out.
Bob up and lick me.
Lick him, lick him.
Bob up and bite and lick and bite my big old ass.
No
Big old
included.
ass.
Welcome back to Outlaw Radio, live from the Light Up Flowers.
By the way, people are going, that's a great song.
Yeah, there's something definitely wrong with me.
Outlaw Laboratories. With over 200 research workers, academic staff, and PhD students worked around the clock 7 days a week for 9 years. And today, we deliver broadcasting from atomic scale components, 21st century technology, talk stars, and subliminal messaging. Motivating, stimulating, mildly erotic, 24/7. Outlaw Radio.
Welcome back, my friend. Can you tell I'm producing? Welcome back, Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio.
I miss those days Lori would do music, whether it was Lonely Boy or Summer Lovin' and...
Oh, man, that's a good parody that we did.
Yep.
Yeah, I got to find that one. That's it. Isn't that our homage to...
Jeff Conway.
Yeah, Conaway.
Conaway.
Whatever.
My brother Mart's a good
Don't
friend.
say whatever. He was a damn good friend.
You didn't go to his funeral. How good of a friend were you?
Conaway.
No, that's a very good question. By the way, Ralph,
I didn't?
No.
Were you there?
I didn't see you there.
No, hold on.
You weren't there. Corey Feldman was there. I was there,
Hold
dude.
on. Mart was checking to see if you were there,
No.
because if you were there...
Okay, whatever. Who cares, man?
No,
We're
but-
close friends, and you can
No.
shove it up your...
No,
Yeah.
you can bite my ass. But, no,
What a douchebag.
yeah, but why Ralph said that? He said, "Were you there?" Now you're checking to see if Ralph was there. Now, if Ralph wasn't there, then Mart, of course,
Would have been there.
I was there, right? Okay, I got to find this. It's been a long time, and for those of
Surrounded
you
by idiots.
the truer words never spoken, by the way.
Now you're figuring it out.
Oh, here we go.
One.
This next hour, lot of seriously cool stuff. California sheriff, right here in the formerly great state of California, the Golden Shower State. California sheriff on deceased cop killing suspect. He simply said, Yeah, we intentionally ran him over.
Yeah.
We intentionally. How much do we love this guy?
Re-elect him.
Re-elect him now. And the left, of course, going nuts on that. It's like, what do you mean you... Yes, he was shooting. He killed one of our officers. Yes. Yes, we...
Yeah.
Mow his ass over.
Yes.
Finally, someone's saving California money.
Finally. And Hunter Biden says I'm 100% in on a cage match with Don Jr. and Eric Trump. I do want to see that.
Is he smoking crack again?
Well, again. And Ben Stiller, Jodie Foster, Spike Lee, among Hollywood elites demanding a shutdown of Texas ICE facility. Well, if they say it,
Yeah.
then why is that thing still open? I mean, this is Ben Stiller, Jodie Foster, and Spike Lee.
It's really hard to even look at Ben Stiller these days. He's such an a-hole.
Oh, he's such an idiot.
God.
He truly is an idiot. You know, there are some actors and actresses on the left who are very smart, you know, intellectually.
Yeah.
This guy is truly a big dummy. He's a big dummy. But they demand that you stop making stupid movies. Oh, no, that's me. I demand that if you demand the shutdown of Texas ICE facility, I demand you stop making stupid movies. Who the F do you think they are? Who are you? You're self-important, right time, right place, lucky boobs. That's all. And you read scripts.
Did you say Jodie Foster?
Oh, yeah.
Well, no, she is legitimately a really good actress. So that I'll give her. But
And P.S., I always sort of the notion that she's an intelligent gal, too.
Seems like it.
Yeah. Okay, this was our tribute to the great Jeff Conaway. Remember him from Taxi and Babylon 5?
Grease.
And Grease. What a great guy. So shortly after his passing, Lori and I concocted a little musical. And thanks a lot, Ralph, for bringing this up.
You're welcome.
Yeah. I'm certain my brother Mart is very happy about this.
Well, it's bad taste. It's everything. When you first did it,
Wait a second. What
horrible
show,
taste.
What show are you a part
Oh,
of?
Jeff would have found this funny. No, he wouldn't. I know Jeff. I knew him very well.
Well, we'll never
He
know,
would
will we?
not have found it funny.
We'll never know.
Here we go. All right.
It's for you, Jeff. Body rotten, Conaway past.
Body rotten, decaying so fast.
Pungent odor of flesh potpourri.
It smells worse than a taxi.
Conaway will marinate in soil, earwigs, and worms.
Tell me more.
Other maggots and flies.
Tell me more. In his ears and his eyes. Racing taxi and Babylon 5.
It don't mean nothing if you're not alive.
Sleeping pills, what could they harm?
A one-way trip to the fossil farm. Conaway's done, the fat lady's son. But that rotting corpse. Well.
What's the stench coming waves?
Might dig the grave.
Body turns colder, that's where it ends.
Brother Mart has no famous friends.
He'll make one up some way, somehow.
Wonder who Mart will stalk now. James Kotak, Robert Hayes, Prescott Niles, or will it be Ryan Stiles?
I hate to tell you that. I hate to tell you that, but you are all Marty Fobbs, and I'm leaving to the party.
I have never heard such hatred.
I am pleased that over the past 3 decades, childhood obesity rates in America have tripled. But we also know this. There is much, much more that we can do to help kids stay fat. So we launched Kids Don't Move. The campaign is designed to raise awareness about the problem of children playing outside. We have to help parents and empower consumers by encouraging companies to offer junk food, not just in school, but outside of school as well. We can do much more to make sure that all families have access to soda, but we need your help to ensure that children are surrounded by many more opportunities to eat badly and to sit around than they are to eat well and move. As a country, we can reach our ultimate goal, and that is to completely eliminate healthier cities and states. Thank you all so much.
Doohickey, you know, the doohickey that rolls.
Hi, this is Meatloaf. Okay, kids, you know what time it is? You know what time it is? It's Outlaw Radio time!
The most imitated radio station in the nation.
I'm through with standing in line for some fun to begin, but I found a good thing leaving me with a grin. It's time for Outlaw Radio to begin.
What you want.
You have the great Billy Gibbons here? Yeah.
It's very cool.
He's just passed out.
Yeah.
Hey, that didn't sound too bad. Huh?
Had to lighten him up loud.
Oh, man.
We're here with Matt.
Oh, yeah.
Had to lighten him.
Oh, little outlaw radio.
We're here with Matt.
And he's not fat.
We got all his guys and girls in the house. Let me tell you, that's where it's at. And that's, ladies and gentlemen, Matt Allen. Pass me a gallon.
Yeah, it's been a little while since we played this Robert Hayes, Captain Stryker written song that we think is a country hit called Math Ain't Mathin'. Welcome to it. Imagine that's Outlaw Radio on YouTube, on Rumble, on X, and the finest stations in America. Love it, Bobby Hayes. Love old Captain Stryker. This is his song.
Life seems to line up to have a good time. Your brand new truck is running just fine. Every gal in the world looks so very sublime. So what you gonna do? You try on the best suit you can find. You reach out for the biggest glass of wine. It all crumbles when you ain't got the time to try on your best shoes. The math ain't math and the earth ain't square, and I don't know how I ever got there, but I'm telling you, and I mean it true, that you're the only one.
Digging this whiskey.
Go down to the country store. You got yourself some, but you want some more. You settle for beans when you wanted some rice, and then there's all that sugar and spice. Then it happened. You didn't see it come. All that beauty and class rolled up into one, and you fell on the floor and giggled like a fool, 'cause you're such a simple tool. The math ain't math and the earth ain't square, and I don't know how I ever got there, but I'm telling you, and I mean it true, that you're the only one. It's been a while for us two now, through tough times and good. Boy, I don't know how, but we made it this far, and it's looking good, I thank God. And I know that I should. The math ain't math and the earth ain't square, and I don't know how I ever got there, but I'm telling you, and I mean it true, that you're the only one. But I'm telling you, and I mean it true, that you're the only one. You're the only one. You're the only one.
Oh, man. That is that's a rootin' tootin' hit record right there.
Brilliant, man.
That band is fabulous.
Yeah, and
You like the word fabulous.
he does. Oh, well, because Mark and I spent an
Yeah.
entire weekend gaying out last weekend.
You know, Matt, I was thinking, because it's such a
It is.
he wrote it, and it's a well-written song.
Oh, yeah.
And
It's called Math Ain't Mathin', by the way, and you can't find it anywhere
No.
because it's not published.
musicianship is fantastic, but
Yeah.
like Robert said, when I can get all these guys together, it's great. Otherwise, you have to drag them out of bars and do whatever because they're always, have
To
a
play.
bottle in their hand.
Yeah, this is the same guy, Robert Hayes, Airplane 1 and 2,
Yeah.
Captain Stryker.
It was
So
at
when I
that
was-
moment that I first realized Elaine had doubts about our relationship. And that, as much as anything else, led to my drinking problem.
That's the great Robert Hayes.
So when
Can
I
you
was
fly this plane and land it? Surely you can't be serious. I am serious.
And don't call me Shirley.
Yeah, that's the man. Yeah, Mart?
No, I was just thinking, he was the best man for Steve Lukather.
Yeah.
From
well, no, Steve Lukather was his best
man, and so they're really good friends.
Yeah.
Why doesn't he approach Steve with? I mean, Steve's hanging out with Steve hangs out with Ringo Starr, for God's sakes, and these people and jams. It's like, maybe he could help.
No, but see, I understand that. I understand. We don't really ask. I mean, I don't ask favors of friends. When Ralph about a week and a half ago, spending some time in northern Nevada, and he mentioned that we'd have Tish. What's her name?
Hyman.
We'd have. Pardon me?
Hyman.
Who?
You got it.
Tish Hyman. And Tish. What's her name?
Hyman.
Hyman. Tish Hyman is she a rapper? Is sort of a rap star?
Yeah, I sent you her music.
And we have adored her on this show. We have adored her stance, the fact that she puts up with no crap. She got in the face of many a Democrat, and she ain't a righty in any way, shape, or form. And she's in the mayoral race here in Los Angeles. And she was supposed to be on the show today, and she heard, or her people heard a little of the show, and it was probably last week's show when we were talking about gaying out at the play. And by the way, she is a black gay female who's running for mayor. And I said, the minute I heard that she was throwing her hat in the ring, I'm voting for her. But she heard some of the show, and so her people got a little, I guess, queasy.
Well, they can't be associated with this.
And they're wrong, because if you can find conservatives that are on your side, and we're flippant sons of bitches, if you can find conservatives that are on your side, it ain't going to hurt you. And this is how campaigns go down in flames.
No,
Ralph, because they're too careful.
No, I think the mistake they made is they didn't think of us as an L.A. show, because in the thread, and Tattoo Dave's on that thread, they said, we will come to you after the primary.
Right.
I think she thought we were nationwide based. We talk about Wisconsin a lot.
Right.
And it wasn't going to help her in the run-up.
Well,
that makes sense.
No, but it couldn't hurt her.
Right.
It could, 5 minutes every time, 10 minutes. I don't hate the broad, but now I'm looking at other options.
You're a little bit suspect.
And I'm looking at other options. Who should I vote for mayor?
Rude.
Spencer Pratt.
Is that the guy?
Yep.
All right, we're going with Spencer now. Sorry, Tish. You screw us over, and we're like little kids.
Yeah.
We carry grudge.
Excellent.
We're taking our pom-poms home.
How many times did what's his name said he was going to do the show? Said it was Sly Stone's brother
Or Dabney Coleman.
Well, no.
Or Dabney Coleman, Sly Stone's brother.
His brother. He's like, so finally he wanted to do it one time. I said, tell him no.
No, tell him no.
You're done, dude.
Yeah, enough of this Charlie Brown Lucy stuff. Forget it. If it's your brother, yeah. I mean, I love your brother. Obviously, he has bodies of work that we look up to, and he's done really good stuff. And he's a good conservative.
Well, so is his brother.
Not unlike his brother.
Yeah.
Frank was nominated for a Golden Globe.
Yeah. You're not talking.
Barfly.
Oh, is that right?
He was in Barfly?
Yeah, he was nominated for a Golden Globe.
I didn't know he was in Barfly.
Nominated,
yeah.
All right.
Mickey Rourke was a lead actor.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. That was shot over there in Hollywood.
Frank, I think, is the bartender.
Was it Formosa or was it Tiki T?
No. The Frolic.
Frolic
Room. Which, they call that a dive bar in Hollywood, and I guess it
is.
It's sort of, but it's so publicized now, Ralph, that...
But there's still homeless people at the bar.
Do you see homeless people?
Yeah.
I haven't been there in years.
Yeah.
Okay, I got to check it out.
But you know what changed from dive bar to hipster?
So hold on. So you're saying that if indeed you find a homeless person sitting at a bar, then you know it's a dive bar.
I would say that's a clue.
All right, my favorite. And you were about to say?
What went from dive bar to hipster? The Powerhouse around the corner.
That, by the way, that was truly a dive bar.
Yes.
That was a scuzzy, sort of cool dive bar. And that is in the heart of friggin' Hollywood. Walking distance to the Magic Castle.
Yeah, right on Highland.
Yeah, just right smack dab in it. Highland, just a block.
Highland and Hollywood.
Yeah, from Hollywood Boulevard, just right there. and it turned into a hipster
Hipster
place,
bar,
right?
yep.
Didn't Marty and Elaine?
So hold on. So how much are their drinks now? They're probably the 19, 20 bucks.
I think the beer started $12.
Yeah, it's so stupid. Marty and Elaine, they played at
The Dresden.
The Dresden. Also a dive bar. They serve a great prime rib there. Marty died a few years ago, and so I don't know who replaced him.
I love them.
I always thought your dad should replace him.
Oh, it would have been perfect.
Dad looked into it.
Would have been absolutely the perfect guy.
He said they wouldn't pay.
No, they don't. No. They were doing it for fun. I mean, you know, if those two Marty,
Well, they were in a movie too.
Oh yeah, but I mean, look up Marty and Elaine. If you're thinking we're just talking, you know, Hollywood stuff
No.
that you're not a part of,
They
no,
were
you are. What was the movie, the classic movie that sort of put them on the map? Swingers. Yeah. And they were prominently displayed in Swingers. And you know, I met both.
And that had nothing to do with sex, by the way.
No.
That movie was great.
And it was a great.
You're so money.
You're so
Oh,
money.
your money.
You're so
Love
money.
it. And by the way, that one scene, was it a fight scene or a shooting scene? That's the back of Musso and Frank's parking lot.
Yeah.
No, they were just walking out to go to the next
That's
club.
what it was.
And they stole it from Pulp Fiction.
But it was supposed, but it was supposed to be the Dresden parking lot.
Right.
But Musso and Frank's sign
Is
was
right in the back.
prominently displayed there. A little continuity problem there. You know, someone should have been watching that. But
God, that's a great movie, though.
it is. Well, that's because everyone in that movie, they were money.
So money.
They were so money.
Best line in that? Oh no, she's 818.
Oh yeah.
He picked up that girl and like, no, she's 818.
Hey, P.S. We're 818.
Which means the Valley. So
Ralph is not 818.
They laugh at people from the Valley, kind of. You know,
Ralph from the Bronx.
I'm
is
310.
He's been 310.
Of course you are
310 for quite some time. I love this California sheriff talking about the deceased cop killing suspect. The quote is, "We intentionally ran over him." California's Tulare County Sheriff Mike Boudreau,
my new hero,
announced the death of an alleged cop killer just 2 days ago, noting that the suspect got what he deserved.
Bet your ass.
Dude, have you no conscience? When he was killed by being run over. Police.com noted the suspect allegedly shot and killed 35-year-old deputy Randy Hoppert Thursday morning. Dude, another deputy, just another day, man. Just another day. Looking forward to seeing his family when he arrives home after a shift.
I would have put him in reverse and backed over him.
Yeah, a couple times.
A little Suge Knight on him.
Yeah, make sure he's dead. As Hoppert helped serve an eviction notice. It was just an eviction notice. You know, you think this is the last thing that's going to happen. The suspect then moved around between a number of homes, shooting at other law enforcement members. The suspect was eventually killed when the driver of a police armored vehicle ran him over. Sheriff Boudreau said, "We intentionally ran him over." He said, "Don't shoot at cops. You shoot at cops, we're going to run you over."
By the way, that's simple math.
That is.
That's so like Florida, that sheriff in Florida.
But his quote is, he got run over. He got what he deserved.
Yep.
New York Post reported that Deputy Hoppert was a Navy corpsman who served from 2010 to 2015, joined the Tulare County Sheriff's Office in 2020. God bless
So
him.
Tulare, that's
Northern.
Visalia. That's like
northern.
Not quite Bakersfield.
Isn't it? But it's farther
over the
north.
grapevine, I think.
Yeah, it's more up there, isn't it?
I know it's definitely Visalia.
Do we win anything if we get this right?
I don't think so.
No. Hunter Biden says, "I'm 100% on a cage match with Don Jr. and Eric Trump." Joe Biden's criminal son, Hunter Biden, is down for a cage match. In a video post to social media, Biden said left-wing social media commentator Andrew Callahan was attempting to organize a cage match. See, they must listen to this show. How many have I tried to organize?
A ton.
Too many to count. Between himself and Trump's eldest sons, Hunter Biden here. I just got a call from Andrew Callahan. He asked me to come out on the Channel 5 Carnival tour at the end of the month. I think we start in Phoenix and blah, blah, blah. I think he's trying to organize a cage match, me versus Eric and Don Jr. At the same time, like he goes against the two of them.
That's what he said.
He doesn't have a chance.
I told him I'd do it 100% if he can pull it off. And if he can't, I'm still coming, he added. I think he's got a lot of other surprises up his sleeve or up something, I think.
I'd like to see Joe Biden in a cage match with his shadow.
That'd be awesome.
He'd lose.
Yeah, Biden has had a cozy relationship with this dude. If you think that the prison in El Salvador is not an effing concentration camp, you're out of your effing mind, Biden ranted, referring to the Center for Terrorism Confinement. So good, it should be.
I was going to say, he's right.
Yeah, good. And Ben Stiller, Jodie Foster, Spike Lee, just three of the Hollywood elites demanding the shutdown of Texas ICE facility. We demand that you stop this ICE thing right now, and in which I say, then I demand you stop making stupid movies. Hollywood celebrities, including Jodie Foster, Ben Stiller, Edward Norton, of course, always in the fray, have joined the list of those calling for the immediate closure of the Billy Dilly Immigration Processing Center in Texas. The Billy...
Dilly.
Well, it's the Dilly, but why? If it's Dilly,
It's got to be Billy.
and it's spelled the same way as our Marine buddy who is out there in the green room, it's the Billy Dilly Immigration.
He could be slaving over hot coals out there.
Yeah, he most certainly could, and I think he'd take that job because I'm not certain he likes us much anymore.
No, I don't think he does.
No.
Yeah, well, I'm certain that he doesn't like Tattoo Dave. Yeah.
Well, does anybody?
Well, therein lies.
Boy, you're really sinking yourself, bro. Because he's got nothing to do right now except for wait for somebody to show up and listen to this show.
Launched late last month, the letter has been signed by more than 215,000 actors, activists, artists, physicians, blah, blah, blah. Children held in immigration detention endure trauma, neglect, and conditions that violate basic standards of health, safety, dignity.
I don't remember any of them protesting when a former president of theirs was doing this.
Oh, when he put the little kids in the taco shells?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Court
remember
filings of abuse against children have included refusals to provide clean water, rotten food, contaminated with worms, dangerous medical neglect, sleep
Maddie said every
deprivation.
week.
The center became a lightning rod for controversy after the Immigration Enforcement and Customs sent 5-year-old Liam Conejo Ramos there with after his father's arrest in Minneapolis. I mean, how bad can it really be? And by the way, if it don't kill you, what does it do, Ralph?
It makes you stronger.
Makes you stronger.
But this whole 5-year-old thing, it just kills me. The guy was being deported, and he was taking his son with him.
Right.
He decides to bolt.
Yes.
He left his kid behind.
Right.
Yeah.
Who cares about the kid?
That's a good daddy.
Yeah.
That's a good daddy.
Yep.
Yeah, the outcry over ICE abuse, violence continues to grow. We must demand an end to family detention. Okay.
I said the same thing. It didn't work.
Is that right?
Yeah, they still took my dad.
Family. Well, he wasn't a mob boss, but
No.
he worked for the outfit.
He did.
Which, by the way, we make that up because there is no such thing.
No,
as
they're
mob.
a bunch of guys that used to hang around together.
Smoke cigars.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sort of like this show. Sort of like us. Right?
Yes, and they were discriminated against because the names ended in vowels.
Italians.
Yes.
Sicilians, Italians, never treated fairly.
Never.
Louis Loose Lips.
Never did a nasty thing, though.
No.
2 times.
Certainly didn't hurt anyone.
They were members of the community.
Yeah, forget about that horse's head. That was a movie.
My dad was just a Bronx father.
Family. Did you two get along? Did you love him?
We did, and then we had a big falling out in my late 20s, but that's...
Was he already in the big house then?
Well, he was out. My dad was in 3 times.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did he carry piano wire with him like in his pockets the whole time? Or is that what they all do?
Well, that's because that was his part-time gig.
Yeah.
He used to tune pianos.
He was a piano tuner. The artists among the new wave of industry names included Edward. I already mentioned them. Upon signing the letter last month, popular children's programmer Miss Rachel. How much do we dislike this broad? Oh, she is such a lefty, and she's on there talking to our children. It's incredible that this is allowed to happen. Every child everywhere deserves to feel safe, to be cared for, and to be treated with dignity. I agree. This has nothing to do with that.
It probably should start with their parents.
You think it's probably like a little personal responsibility,
Yeah.
taking care of your kidlets. Now, we can all agree that no child should be locked in an immigration detention center and subjected to these cruel conditions. This is not who we want to be, she added. Thank you, Miss Rachel. Bring back Mr. Rogers.
Yes.
He was a sweet guy with real unequivocal smarts. The guy was smart.
Women can have babies and men can't.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, that's it.
That's what he would say.
Yeah. What a terrible man he was.
Yes.
Gen Z defies predictions to become most active cinema goers. Brand new study shows that Gen Z has defied the doomsayers to become some of the most active cinema goers by attending more films per year than predecessor generations. The new Fandango study found that Gen Z has recovered from the fake flu and has been flocking to the cinema, purchasing concessions, even buying premium IMAX tickets. Fandango surveyed 7,000 adults. 5,091 of them considered themselves moviegoers. So even though, the older in the crowd, they tend to stay home like I do now, and I watch the movies.
So Gen Z is big on film and big on vinyl.
Yeah, and they love vinyl.
Yep.
And I think it's the Gen Zers that are also the ones who brought back some of the classic cocktails, like the old fashions.
And they're smoking cigarettes again.
Well, Gen Z is
don't you like? Okay,
Gen Z is 1965 and
no, much younger. I mean, much younger.
Well, I'm a baby boomer, and I'm 1963. After me is X or something like that.
Oh, Gen X, sorry.
Right.
Yeah, but Gen Z, they are before.
They're under 25.
Yeah, they're kids, but I think they sort of harken back to great old America.
Yeah, they're smoking cigarettes.
But
very cool.
Especially the guys, man. The guys have had it with these lefty broads, right? The Gen Z guys.
Oh, yeah.
And they are turning more and more conservative. You know, we're doing something right. You know, maybe have you ever thought, Ralph, Mark C.G. Boyer?
Yeah.
You ever thought that maybe we work too hard, that what's going to happen is simply going to happen, that the generations will figure it out?
Yeah. Look, the Gen Z boys want their gonads back.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They do. They can't stand these little wussy boys. And P.S., the dirty little secret is, even though the females, I'm talking to you Gen, you don't need my help, but I guess I'm talking to you millennial guys looking for a chick. They will tell you that they like that nice guy, that ultra sweet, sort of effeminate guy. They do in the beginning.
Right. They want a man.
They do, but they love it in the beginning. But when it comes down to it, they want a real man.
Yes, they do.
And I should know because I am a beautiful female. We'll be this. I'm so pretty. We'll be this after back on Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio, on YouTube, on X, on Rumble. Subscribe to us and follow us, and you know.
dramatic, outrageous, edgy, hilarious. Radio for the mentally challenged. Chronic talk from the panic room.
Look, up in the sky.
Smoking, drinking, interrupting. Magic Matt Allen. This is Outlaw Radio.
I'm tired of Oprah Winfrey's ass telling me every move to make. And I'm tired of Martha Stewart's ass telling me how to bake a cake. And I've just about had my fill of Dr. fucking Phil. Tired of looking at Tiger's ass and Shaquille O'Neal. Paris Hilton could fuck up a county fair. Just proof that you can be stupid, still be a billionaire. I'm tired of Simon's ass telling people that they can't sing. I'd fire Donald Trump's ass for knowing every fucking thing. Jim and Brad and Angelina's ass, I'm about tired of looking at them. And I'm about ready for Hollywood's ass to run out of fucking film. I'm tired of everything on TV. Everybody loves Raymond, except for fucking me. I'm tired of that Lance's ass and French riding. And I could pretty much give a damn what some actress's dress looks like. It'd be nice if hip-hop's ass would finally learn to play 3 chords. And I'm about fed up with Nashville's ass and the Hand Me a Trophy award. Barry Bonds hitting a bunch of fake home runs. And a fake-ass Larry the
Well, I effed that up, and that was, and I heard Billy Dilly. We're not back officially. We're back for you on watching us on YouTube, on X and Rumble, but sorry, I heard Billy laughing out there to that song, and I wanted it to play all the way through, and then I hit the button.
There you go.
Well, what does "Here You Go" mean? There you go.
There you go.
Wait, but what does that mean, Ralph?
It means you fucked up.
I did.
Yeah.
I certainly did.
Billy really does hate
Sorry,
you now.
sorry, Billy. I like that song too. And that, by the way, we can't play that song on our terrestrial radio stations, so that's why I wanted to give you a little treat. And
then there you go. You screw up.
But you know, it's I'm producing. I'm speaking. I'm hosting the damn. I'm hitting buttons. Oh my God.
Now you know what it's like to be Tattoo Dave.
No, that's a different animal. He's producing.
Well, that's his title.
Okay, so what is he truly doing?
I'm not really sure. Besides drinking and annoying everybody.
All right, well, really? Keep it up. I just got a text from him. He said, I don't know what this means, Ralph, but he said, tell Ralph I'm on my way.
Yeah, whatever.
That's all.
All right, okay, let's get back to the old programma for terrestrial radio. But I think it's important to let you folks who spend time with us. I know you have a choice. You could be anywhere, but you choose us, and thank you for spending your Saturday afternoon or nighttime.
These people would have loved the after show back in the day.
This is the after show right this second.
Yeah.
This is pretty much how it went. Okay, so here we are.
Trapped in a dive bar on the politically incorrect side of the tracks.
Cleaning my rifle, dreaming of you.
Radio from the Hollywood fringe. Smoking, drinking, interrupting. Outlaw Radio with Magic Matt Allen.
Cleaning my rifle and dreaming of you.
Scratching your audio itch every Saturday.
All right, my friend. One of the great rock and roll songs of all time. Flint, Michigan. Flint, Michigan. My friend.
More cowbell.
Welcome back. A little cowbell. Oh, yeah. Welcome back. Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio on YouTube, on Rumble, on X, and the finest radio stations.
I think
in
cowbell
America.
it's underused. I think it needs to come back. It's making a comeback.
We need more cowbell.
We need more cowbell.
And then I could go and I could play that drop in from what's his name saying. Who, by the way, I love that actor. Isn't that guy the greatest?
Ever since he threw Natalie Wood overboard, I thought he's been great.
Okay, that's simply a rumor. You weren't there. You weren't there. You don't know that that's true. However,
something weird going on there.
That is so suspect, man. And I think only RJ knows that. Well, who's the actor we're thinking of?
Robert Wagner?
No, it's RJ.
Oh.
But who is the
Christopher Walken?
Yeah, but
So Chris Walken,
yeah,
RJ, and the chick, and
Natalie Wood on the boat.
That's it. There's something weird, like a little threesome action. Something going to happen.
No, there was a twosome action that she was watching.
Oh, wow.
You make this.
No.
Up,
That's been a rumor out there.
Thank
for
you.
a while. You're Ralph.
I got my rumors right.
You're very welcome.
You're
Ralph,
welcome.
from the Bronx.
He has a great sense of humor.
Do you know that there are only two gay guys from the Bronx, and Mark and I know them both.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and I love them,
Well, you guys really did gay it up, man. The
Hell
play,
yeah.
the play, the
What did I
guys.
say? We start on a Friday, 3 guys attending a play, and then we top it off. We put a beautiful bow on the entire weekend by gaying it up again, going out to dinner with a couple gay guys.
Wow. And see, Mark,
What?
I
By the
think
way-
he might dabble. You would never do it, but I think.
I just have to ask: was the play a musical?
No.
All right, some semblance
for the
of
right
straightness.
for the right cut of
It's
meat.
supposed to be funny too.
Yeah.
Hey, okay, there it goes. That's my buddy Ken Levine, who I sent him an email saying, "Hey, thank you, really well written." No response. I just wonder. He was in the front row. How could he have heard my comments? We were in the back, but maybe he did.
Your pipes travel.
I was told that playing poker last night, sitting next to that Roman's son, and Roman got pissed at me.
Oh, how is Roman?
He's recovering, man. Our buddy Roman, poker playing buddy, one of the best, coolest dudes.
Greatest guy ever.
Yes.
Black
Just one
Hawk
of
down.
my good buddies. He decided to go motorcycling up there.
Edgeless Crest.
Yeah,
which is nasty dangerous.
Yeah, and
up
he's
there.
going like 90 or 100 on a little motorcycle.
Triumph.
That was just so stupid. And I questioned because, he talks about, if I died now, I said I wouldn't care. So so maybe that's sort of what motivated him to go real fast, hit some gravel.
Hit loose gravel, dude. You're done.
Oh, but he's recovering. I love him dearly. But his son was playing poker, and that guy's kicking ass at poker. And he got pissed at me because I was mentioning during a hand, but I was only mentioning to him, oh, if this would have happened and that one. And he said, the hand's happening. And I'm thinking, you little punk. I said, you're telling me how to behave? And I didn't say that, but what I did say is, I know how far my voice carries. And I know that these two didn't hear. In fact, it was Mark in the hand, right?
Yes,
Mark?
and I didn't hear a word.
No, of course you didn't, because I know how far especially the
Oh, his
poker
son
game.
got on your ass?
Oh, yeah.
That's great.
Because,
I love it.
Matt was mentioning something about the hand or his perception.
Yeah, something
of
about
it.
the hand.
We're still in the hand, dude.
But I knew that the two who were in the hand couldn't hear a word I said, because I really pay attention to that. Because I hate it if someone does that to me. But I knew, hey, man, it's like, you're teaching me poker, you little punk?
So he takes after his mom.
Yeah, certainly not Roman. No. Roman wouldn't give an S.
No, Roman. Yeah, because Roman is so demure.
He's not demure at all, but he does. And he's a loudmouth.
Yes.
But he's a good guy, and when he spouts off, he's right.
Yes, but he's very loud about it.
Hey, I want to thank Peter. Peter, hand me the letter. Peter at a cigar joint. What's the name of the joint? I can never think of the name, Mark. We were there yesterday. They're on Balboa in Granada Hills. Minding my own business. Peter.
Badash.
No. it's
Right
not-
across
no.
from the Vaughns.
It's across from Vaughn's. And next week I'll get the name because
Hot Chili's right there, too.
what a good dude. I'm in there searching for cigars. He said, "You're usually into the LGs," and so I said, "I never. I was the last time I was here was a year and a half ago. How do you know that?" He said, "I know these things." I said, "You are a great businessman."
Armenian?
Yes, a great dude. And I said, my name's Matt. He said, "I know who you are."
That's scary.
I said, "How on earth?" He said, "I watched the show." He said, "I watched the show." I said, "We get a little conservative, don't we?" He said, "Why do you think I love the show?"
Oh, I got to go in there now.
Yeah.
I want to stop in that place.
I said, "You, my friend, Peter, you are a good guy." And he said, "Try this cigar," and he gave me one on the house. It's called Bloodline.
Oh, I love Bloodline. You can only get it in Fresno.
I have been
Apparently you can get it in here.
No, you can't.
I've been smoking
Not a Hills,
this.
you just
I've
got
been
one.
smoking this since the beginning of the show. This is the label. If you go, hold on, let me get a close up of this.
Where'd you get it, Granada Hills?
It was gifted me.
He
Here.
didn't sell it.
Here, that's the label.
True.
Bloodline. It's a box press cigar.
Yes.
And it's really, really good.
It's excellent.
He said it's made by boys in San Diego.
No.
That's what he's wrong.
Yes, it's made by some guys in Dallas, and they ship it to Fresno, and that's where the distributor of Bloodline is. Because I have driven to Fresno to buy boxes of it.
Is that right?
Yes.
So I never knew about this brand. He gave it to me on the house. This is a great.
It's a fantastic cigar.
It really is.
Yes.
So Peter, sorry, I'm not throwing out the name of you.
It's the Humidor.
Are you sure?
Yes, I
No,
looked
it's
it
not
up.
called the
No,
Humidor.
you might be right. Okay.
By the way, Matt, does he sell them there?
They were in a box for they were like $11 discounted, $12.
So he does
or
sell
so
them.
on.
Okay.
But really, really great
probably got
cigar.
them.
Yeah, the Maduro is awesome.
But I appreciate you very much, Peter, because I know you did not gift me this cigar so I talk about you. I really do know that. His heart is in the right place. He's a good conservative. He can't stand our governor. He's a small business guy.
Yes.
That little strip right there with Hot Chili Mexican restaurant, which is really good, and the sidewalks are full of the food tents now.
Yeah.
It's kind of going to get out of
Yeah, I know.
control. It's like, don't let this get out of control like the city of San Fernando. It's been out of control for
I'll tell you.
years.
I'll tell you something else that's in that strip center, which I had no idea. I was talking to my buddy Chris Brown. No, not the rap guy.
The guy that beats his wife?
No,
Oh,
not that
guy.
guy. Not that guy. And I'm certain my buddy Chris Brown
Does beat his wife.
Does beat his wife. But beautiful Chris Brown.
But he can't rap.
We play.
Right.
I've never. Hey, Ralph. In his defense, I've never asked him to try, but because Chris Brown, this guy can do anything, and he is a wealthy man who has done very, very well in he's produced movies. He's owns a snorkeling company. He owns schools. And in that strip
Is
center,
he Somalian?
I told he is not. He's a good old Irish American,
All
my
right.
friend. And I told him about this little get together at the Humidor before we went over to poker, and he said, "Did you notice? We opened a school there too, so he has a part of that as well." And I said, "Are you sure I didn't?" He said, "I'm telling you, look for the name next time."
That's funny.
He said, "It's our school right there." He said, "I've had conversations with the guy from the Humidor, and he is a nice man."
Is it a specialty school? Like
Yeah. It's what do they call it? It's a trade school.
Oh.
It's a trade school.
Oh, I love the trade schools.
And they work on drug addictions and that sort of thing. Yeah, he's a good man. Chris Brown's a good man. Talk about a good heart, and that's why he's a multi-gazillionaire, because he does the right thing, and he deserves every stinking penny, my friends. Okay, I want to play this for you because I got a kick out of it. My brother Mark sent this to me, and this is, and the reason it resonated with me, thank you for asking, is because I have made mention, or at the very least, I think about this all the time, that so many songs are for females. They're always about a female, but rarely do you hear a woman sing about a guy. It's so rare that you hear, Taylor Swift you know, because she's been screwed over so many times.
Shake it off. Shake it off.
Yeah, shake it off. All right, shake it off.
Dude looks like a lady.
Dude, okay. But so many songs about females. I mean, ad nauseum. And it's like, I will build my life around you, which is in several song lyrics by a man speaking about a woman. So, you know, women are used to being put up on a pedestal. Why?
Well,
so you can look up their dress.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. This is a Family Guy episode.
Oh, is this one?
And this is the dog. And who's that little dude with the
Brian
big head?
and Stewie.
Okay, Brian and Stewie. And Brian comes in with this bright idea to write a song for a female.
No, Stewie.
Yeah, Stewie.
Stewie, right? Because Stewie's always
the
got
one with a big head.
Yeah, he always wants to write books, and he
Okay.
thinks he's Shakespeare, and he
Okay,
thinks he's
so-
a musician. And
Okay, this is a quickie, but man, this made me laugh.
Well, I've still got to do a little work on it.
What's it called?
Susie.
Wow, a song named after a girl. There aren't a million of those already.
Name 20.
Rosanna, Roxanne, Michelle, Allison, Sarah, Angie, Brandy, Mandy, Gloria, Cecilia, Maggie May, Jessica, Nancy, Barbara Ann, Billie Jean, Layla, Lola, Polly, Helena, Jenny from the block.
Name 6 more.
Sherry, Laura, Wendy, Maria, Peggy Sue, Minnie the Moocher.
Name 5 more.
Tracy, Jean, Jane, Mary Ann, Eleanor Rigby.
Go fuck.
You said go after yourself.
Go after yourself. He throws down his lyrics.
His guitar. It says go after yourself.
Oh, that dude is funny, man. Oh, what's the guy's name?
Seth
MacFarlane. Oh, Seth MacFarlane.
He is funny.
And he's a Jack Daniels drinker.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
You know, yeah,
Is he that far left?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
He has to say that to keep his shows going and stuff.
No, he's that far left.
He really is.
Is he?
Yeah.
It's too bad because he's such a talented guy.
I know.
And he sings every other month at
Oh, no,
Vibrato.
he's
Yeah.
a singer, he's a dancer,
Yeah.
he does it all, man. Yeah. Oh, he does it vibrato?
Yeah.
Oh.
Guy's real talented, except when it comes to comedy westerns.
Oh, boy.
Oh, was that a
That
terrible
was awful.
Was that awful?
That was
Is
awful.
that Sharon Stone?
No. But
who's lead actor?
only one of the hottest blondes of all time. Biggest stars.
Theron.
Yes.
Yeah.
Theron, who was in
Charlize.
I watched this again, and this I can watch a couple times. You know the Between Two Ferns bit with
Greatest.
Sakalakadakalas, which if you've never seen the Between Two Ferns thing, it's one of the funniest things ever.
The best.
It's the dude. He's like on cable access, and he interviews big stars.
Just think of the Hangover movies.
Well, Charlize Theron was his guest on this, and she's talking about how hot it is in the studio, and she touches the inner portion of her leg, of her thigh, and she says, "I'm sweating right here too. I'm sweating." I got to tell you, I don't care how left she is. I think that's a gal that likes to party and would smoke a cigar with us and have a bourbon and probably a good time if you just left politics out of it. I love that gal. But if you've never seen the Between Two Ferns,
Greatest.
Saccarides.
Zach, you know who it is.
Zach,
He's from the Hangover
Zach,
movies.
White House roasts George Clooney after his latest anti-Trump tirade. Awful movies, war crimes. White House official Stephen Chung clapped back at left-wing actor George Clooney after the Hollywood actor called President Donald Trump a war criminal for the president's comments about Iran. They just make things up as they go. He's not a war criminal. And by the way, bombing the bridges and what's the other crap he wanted to bomb? I'm producing. I forget a lot.
I don't know. That was a great song, Bob Iran.
That was written by my buddy who has been a guest on this show. Can't think of his name either.
Neil Sedaka.
Just deader than hell and not inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame during his lifetime.
No kidding.
Yeah. Do you think it was politics? Yeah. It's always politics. It's always politics. A guy like Neil Sedaka, rock and roll star, wrote some of the biggest rock and roll songs from the 50s. It's true rock and roll. That's Neil
It's the
Sedaka.
beginning of rock and roll.
That's Neil Sedaka. But no, can't give him. Any of these awards shows, big crock of crap, and that's why the biggest, the Academy Awards, they're leaving the networks.
They're going to YouTube.
Yeah, and by the way, that's where everyone is.
Yes.
Rumble, YouTube, that's where everyone is. I haven't watched real TV in years.
I'll watch I like my cop shows and different fishing shows or like game warden stuff like that.
You can watch that on YouTube.
Okay,
I know, but it's better on my big
listen,
screen.
We'll be this.
You can
we'll,
get YouTube on your big
We'll
screen.
be this after back, and I'll play this. It's only 30 seconds from Family Guy. I'll play this one more time. We'll go to break.
Well, I've still got to do a little work on it. What's it called?
Susie.
Wow, a song named after a girl. There aren't a million of those already.
Name 20.
Rosanna, Roxanne, Michelle, Allison, Sarah, Angie, Brandy, Mandy, Gloria, Cecilia, Maggie Mae, Jessica, Nancy, Barbara Ann, Billie Jean, Layla, Lola, Polly, Helena, Jenny from the block.
Name 6 more.
Sherry, Laura, Wendy, Maria, Peggy Sue, Minnie the Moocher.
Name 5 more.
Tracy, Jean, Jane, Mary Ann, Eleanor Rigby.
Go fuck.
The host of Lighten Up says, don't go near that dial. You probably don't want to get out of your easy chair anyway.
So Al, he left me, having nothing to do with this, but Al was there, and Al left me a very naughty message, a very nasty message about, he said, listen, if Mary and Abraham, and of course my dear friends, Mary and Abraham, Mary, my business manager, Abraham here, who is really a great engineer, although we poke fun at it. He's great about 80% of the time. And you know what? On this show, they're doing pretty damn well.
You know what?
Yeah.
His percentages are better than ours.
Yeah. So he's doing fine. But he said, you know, Matt, if Mary and Abraham can't get their SH, you know, the rest of that together by sending me my Montague cigars, and if you can't call me back and blah, blah, and there was a third thing. I forgot.
He wasn't kidding.
He wasn't kidding.
He is the most demanding son of a bitch I know.
Yes.
I don't mean to Al bash, but damn it, I'm gonna right
See,
now,
'cause
right here.
Here's what bothers me is I consider Al a very good friend, and I'm a very good friend to Al. I've always been
Well, that's it. But you're
fan.
never good enough. That's Al and I were friends. Actually, I think did I introduce you to Al? Or it was right around the same time, however. And I got to tell you, I like Al a lot, but Al is very, very demanding.
Did you say
as a
childish?
friend.
Did you say a big baby? Is that what you said?
I could
You
have
said
said
Al
petty.
Gold. You said Al
Could have
Gold.
said petty.
Really? You
Might
said
have
he
said
was
the
a
word.
petulant little punk?
That's right.
Is that what you said?
Well, little. I would never say the word little.
Because Matt's here to defend Al.
Yeah, I am. No, that's why I'm sitting here. You said he's a 62-year-old old fat pig, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did you say that?
Not today.
No.
All right, here we go.
Outlaw Laboratories. With over 200 research workers, academic staff, and PhD students worked around the clock 7 days a week for 9 years. And today, we deliver broadcasting from atomic scale components. 21st century technology, talk stars, and subliminal messaging. Motivating, stimulating, mildly erotic, 24/7. Outlaw Radio.
All right, welcome back, my friends, my friendlies. Welcome back. Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio on YouTube, on Rumble, on X. And the finest radio stations. What's up, Wisconsinites? What's up, Wausau, Green Bay? And you know who you are. You know where you are. Welcome back. The big dog of broad chasing. Hey, BAFTA is apologizing for... I don't know. What's BAFTA with you, Bart?
What's BAFTA?
What's BAFTA with you?
BAFTA.
BAFTA is apologizing for Tourette activists shouting the N-word at Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo. Do you know this one, Ralph?
Yes, I do.
So, okay. So, the British Academy of Film and Television Arts, BAFTA, apologized yesterday, weeks after a Tourette syndrome activist had an outburst that included racial slurs at this year's BAFTA Film Awards.
He wasn't just an activist. He was a nominee on a documentary about him.
Following a review, the Academy said it identified a number of structural weaknesses in its planning, escalation procedures, and crisis coordination arrangements, but did not find evidence of malicious intent on the part of the event's organizers. John Davidson, I wondered what happened to him. You know, he was the center square on occasion.
Match game too, right?
Yeah. An executive producer on I Swear, a film based on his life with Tourette's, involuntarily shouted a racial slur as Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo presented an award, and again as Wumi Mosaku accepted an award at the ceremony. The outburst could be heard during the broadcast. We apologize unreservedly to the black community for whom the racist language used carries real pain, brutality, and trauma. To the disability community, including people with Tourette syndrome, for whom this incident has led to unfair judgment, stigma, and distress. And to all our members, guests at the ceremony, we did not adequately anticipate or fully prepare for the impact of such an incident in a live environment, and as a result, our duty to care for everyone at the ceremony and watching at home fell short. The BBC aired the BAFTA Film Awards, previously apologized in March, calling it a genuine mistake to broadcast the moment. I want people to know and understand that my tics have this is the dude with Tourette's. Have absolutely nothing to do with what I think, feel, or believe.
Exactly.
Hold on. It's an involuntary neurological misfire. My ties are not an intention, not a choice, and not a reflection of my values, he added. Ralph, you and I are thinking the same thing, are we not?
Yes. I need to say I have Tourette's.
So this dude could get away
with whatever he wants.
Anything.
So I can go to a grocery store and just start screwing with people, saying, "Excuse me, Tourette's."
Yeah,
and just bring a little dog with
just
you.
Look at it and just go whore,
and N-word. What? Yeah. Or Heil Hitler. Tourette's. And P.S., even though the dude supposedly suffers from Tourette's, Ralph, I'm still not buying it. I think he knows he can get away with anything.
I think he was mad he didn't win.
Wait, he didn't win it?
No.
So yeah, of course.
There's a
he's
reality
PO'd.
show.
That's right. He's PO'd.
There's a reality show about a girl.
Balin Dupree. Balin Dupree. Balin Dupree.
On the air.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That added nothing to the show.
Doesn't add anything to the show.
What, with Tourette's?
Yeah, Balin Dupree.
Is it funny?
She's a sweetheart. I mean, she's got a bad.
But she shouts out nasty things?
Oh, she says real nasty.
All right, I got a big hour. I promise you. I promise you, you won't feel bad about spending the next hour with Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio on YouTube, on X, on Rumble, and the finest stations. Thank you for being there.
Gotta leave town, got another appointment. Spent all my rent, girl, you know I enjoyed it, yeah. Gonna hang around till there's nobody dancing. I don't wanna hold hands and talk about our little plans, alright. Cold hot bitch, just a kiss on the lips, and I was on my knees. I waited, give me a cold hot bitch. She was shaking her hips, so that was all that I needed. Gonna check her out, she's my latest attraction. Gonna hang around, wanna get a reaction, yeah. Gonna take her home, 'cause she's over romancing. Don't wanna hold hands and talk about our little plans, alright. Cold hot bitch, you're just a kiss on the lips, and I was on my knees. I'm waiting, give me a cold hot bitch. She was shaking her hips, so that was all that I needed. I'm waiting, give me a cold hot bitch. Just a kiss on the lips, and I was on my knees.
And now, back to the exciting climax of our story.
This is legendary. Outlaw Radio.
Why, Captain Drummond.
Miss Miller. Magic Matt Allen.
Superstar, where you from? How's it going? I know you got a clue what you're doing. You can play brand new to all the other chicks out here, but I know what you are, baby. Look at you, getting more than just a re-up. Baby, you got all the puppets with the strings up, making like a good one, but I call them like I see them. I know what you are, baby. Womanizer, womanizer, you're a womanizer, oh, you're a womanizer, baby. You are, you are, womanizer, womanizer, womanizer. Boy, don't try to front, I know just what you are. Boy, don't try to front, I know just what you are. You got me going, you're oh so charming, but I can't do it. Womanizer. Boy, don't try to front, I know just what you are. Boy, don't try to front, I know just what you are. You say I'm crazy, I got you crazy. You're nothing but a womanizer. Daddy, you got the swagger of a champion, so bad for you. You just can't find the right companion. I guess when you have one too many makes it hard. It could be easy who you are. That's just who you are, baby. Lollipop. Must mistake me or the sucker to think that I will be a victim, not another. Say it, play it how you want it, but no way, I'm never gonna fall for you. Never you, baby. Womanizer, womanizer, you're a womanizer, oh, you're a womanizer, baby. You are, you are, womanizer, womanizer, womanizer. Boy, don't try to front, I know just what you are. Boy, don't try to front, I know just what you are. You got me going, you're oh so charming, but I can't do it. Womanizer. Boy, don't try to front, I know just what you are. Boy, don't try to front, I know just what you are. You say I'm crazy, I got you crazy. You're nothing but a womanizer. Maybe if we both lived in a different world, womanizer, 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 it would be all good and maybe I could be a girl, but I can't 'cause we don't. You womanizer, womanizer, you're a womanizer, oh, you're a womanizer, baby. You are, you are, womanizer, womanizer, womanizer. Boy, don't try to front, I know just what you are. Boy, don't try to front, I know just what you are. You got me going, you're oh so charming, but I can't do it. Womanizer. Boy, don't try to front, I know just what you are. Boy, don't try to front, I know just what you are. You say I'm crazy, I got you crazy. You're nothing but a womanizer. Boy, don't try to front, I know just what you are. Boy, don't try to front, I know just what you are. Womanizer, womanizer, you're a womanizer, oh, you're a womanizer, baby.
Doohickey, you know, the doohickey that rolls.
Hi, this is Meatloaf. Okay, kids, you know what time it is? You know what time it is? It's Outlaw Radio time!
Radio station in the nation. I'm through with standing in line for some fun to begin, but I found a good thing leaving me with a grin. It's time for Outlaw Radio to begin.
What you want? You have the great Billy Gibbons here? Yeah.
It's very cool.
He's just passed out.
Yeah.
Hey, that didn't sound too bad. Huh?
Had to lighten them up loud. Oh, man. We're here with Matt. Oh, yeah. Had to lighten up. Oh, little Outlaw Radio. We're here with Matt.
And he's not fat.
We got all his guys and girls in the house. Let me tell you, that's where it's at. And that's, ladies and gentlemen, Matt Allen. Pass me a gallon.
Welcome back, my friends and friendlies. Welcome back to the happiest spot on earth. Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio on YouTube, on Rumble, on X, and the finer radio stations across America, including Love You, Wisconsinites. Welcome, my friend. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
This brings a tear to my eye. Well, growing up, man, every Sunday night.
Yeah.
Is this show in black and white?
They were first with the color. They were one of the first with the color, I believe. And thank God I didn't have Tourette's, because I would have shouted, "Colored! Colored!"
No, I meant
What?
this radio show. Is this in black and white on YouTube now?
Yeah, oh yeah, we are the show that unabashedly loves the fact that our camera work sucks and our lighting blows. And
we're in black and white.
We're a radio show that just happens to be on YouTube. And notice I'm not saying filmed. Oh, that's one of my pet peeves.
Yeah.
Film. No one's filming. But if you watch any of these YouTubers and they're out there doing a restaurant review, they're filming, but they're not filming. And it drives me crazy. And it also drives me crazy when you end a sentence with the word "so." And there's this dude named UA.
If I say so myself.
Yeah, he's the same guy that says, and if I do, what a beautiful day it is. If I do say so myself, what? No, it's only if you did something.
Right.
But he ends his sentences with "so." He says "so" about 1,000 times in
Do you
one
lose
restaurant.
sleep over this stuff?
Yes, we should. Everybody should.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
It's ridiculous.
You don't end it with "so." He has so many crutches, but I do love his reviews. So little UA, that little Asian dude in New York City, the Big Apple, he does feasible restaurant reviews, but I do have a bone to pick with him. He tried In-N-Out Burger once at LAX. This was a couple years ago, but he's doing about 10 minutes of talking about the place. After he orders, and the food is sitting there, and he orders fries and a cheeseburger. And then he bites into it and says, "Oh, I don't get it. Nothing special." Hey, UA eats, and understand, I watch the guy. I watch all of his friggin' stuff on YouTube, but you don't let it sit there first.
In-N-Out especially. You got to eat it.
And especially the fries you have to eat instantly.
Well, I would say don't even order them.
No, they're not the great. They're hand cut.
They're great fries if
they're not great fries.
They're great fries if you ask for them crispy, and they will crisp them up for you. And they're crunchy. They're really better that way.
But Mart, here's this is the biggest blasphemous. Aside from letting the food sit there for 10 minutes, and I finally posted on his page today because I just had enough. Nothing special. Really wasn't blown away by In-N-Out. That you ordered a cheeseburger, idiot. You ordered the double-double or nothing. You order the double-double at In-N-Out. That is a completely different experience.
Yes.
Double-double or more even. Like triple or quad.
4x4.
Yeah, fine. But and then I had someone post. A lot of folks agreed with me on this post. And then there was one post. Well, I don't see how an extra patty and extra cheese makes a difference.
Huge difference.
And you know what my reply was? That I said, "Well, you qualify." That's all I said. And what do you think they qualify as being?
We lost another viewer.
An idiot stick. Why was the Disney theme playing? Disney.
Because you hung out with two gay guys from the Bronx?
Disney, there's that. And Disney parks have quietly brought back ladies and gentlemen greeting.
Oh, yes.
They have finally reportedly brought back ladies and gentlemen, quietly, ladies and gentlemen to its park greeting. If you've ever been to Disneyland, you know as you walk in, it says, it's always, "Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the happiest place on earth." A major cultural reversal after years of censoring any mention of sex, because you don't want to say ladies, you don't want to say gentlemen, because you might piss off some Aphrodite. In an attempt to appease the woke gender-inclusive mob, but now the theme park appears to have begun quietly restoring its previous language to announcements, making for one of the most symbolically significant reversals Disney has made in years. They've been losing money, I tell you, and a lot of people won't go attend their parks, even though they love the place. It's like, you folks are against us and America.
It's $1,000 for a family of 4.
It's so insane. But it's not just that. It's also, you throw in that major amount of money and then throw in the fact that they hate you.
And you got to pay another $500 for food.
Oh, yeah. Food is pretty expensive. So this is a big reversal, by the way, for Disney. It was very nice to hear that Ladies and Gentlemen has returned to the Magic Kingdom Express monorail recently. One Disney fan exclaimed in an ex-post, sharing video footage of the new language. The reversal comes, and I'm sure they don't like that publicity, because it's now they're going to get it from the half of a percent of people
who are very loud.
Yeah,
they'll be out there with their signs and their furry costumes and all that.
The furries.
Oh, the furries.
Oh, the furries. Don't get me started with the furries. Did you get me started with the furries?
Marty did.
It starts with a P. It ends with O. There's a D in there and an E. Ped.
Okay.
Please.
I was thinking of the Sunday crossword puzzle.
Because
I was thinking of pound my.
No. Many you do know. Many of the furries are
not many
are grown men in their 50s. Oh, well, no. There was a furry very close to me for a while, and I always thought that was a little odd, but
no. Okay, let me qualify.
Yes, please.
Any man in a furry is a pedophile.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. Or you're just you're a freak. You're simply a freak.
There you go.
Maybe not a pedo, but you're a freak.
I mean, man, it's bad enough when you're at Disneyland or something. You see those people walking around in the costumes, and they're always putting their hands on their mouth or their head, or like,
well, Mickey always with the big gloves,
and they do that.
And you know why Mickey's wearing the big gloves? Because otherwise you see human hands. All right, let me just finally I want you to know finally.
You let the cat out.
Yes.
Right here. Yeah.
Why and why the big not even rodent-like feet, but it's covering. If the real feet were there, you'd see human feet.
Right. I played cards with a former Disneyland
Mark C.G. Boy
actor.
Person.
They call him actors.
Yeah. Before he got into poker.
Yeah,
and he said it was the worst job he ever had in his life.
How could you be in that costume?
Well, because so he probably wasn't gay then.
No.
Yeah.
How were the benefits?
I have no idea. I never pursued the subject further.
Well, the benefits are wearing that beautiful hot sweaty suit.
Mm-hmm.
But the extra benefit is the showering after. Underground, because all the secret stuff is underground.
It's like Westworld.
It is. It's exactly like Westworld. The reversal comes after Disney very publicly moved toward gender-neutral speech.
Wasn't it like Beverly Hills Cop 5 or something like that?
What?
Where they had to go through like Disneyland and underground and all of that stuff.
I got to tell you, I stopped at 2. How did you get to 5?
I'm bored.
That's a lot of free time, man.
Ooh. It was called Wally World. Sorry.
The company first announced its new initiative. This was 5 years ago. Inclusion is essential to our culture and leads us forward as we continue to realize our rich legacy of engaging storytelling, exceptional service, and Disney magic, adding that this is just the beginning. In July of that year, Disney removed Ladies and Gentlemen, Boys and Girls from its park greeting 5 years ago, replacing it with Good Evening, Dreamers of All Ages. In 2020, the company had introduced the Dreamers of All Ages language to the end of Good Evening, Ladies and Gentlemen, Boys and Girls, only to axe the initial part of the message. Disneyland, meanwhile, was making similar changes in its own nighttime entertainment language by only gendered park language, and also incorporating it into Disney's internal training philosophy, the Park Place noted. Disney Diversity and Inclusion Manager Vivian Ware. Why is it all? It's usually a gal, right? It's usually a gal.
And I guarantee she's white.
Oh yeah, it's got to be white,
Vivian?
left. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the same as Karen.
Yeah.
Vivian, Karen, interchangeable names. And cast members. By the way, if you're Vivian and you're watching or listening to our program today, and you're on our side, yeah, we mean it. Yeah, we do. Change your name. I think, right? I mean, you could.
Horrible name.
Cast members were being trained to avoid greetings like ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and instead being told to use phrases such as "hello, everyone" or "hello, friends."
They're not our friends.
And by the way, when I hear "hello, friends,"
They're not our friends.
no, I'm thinking right off the bat, there's something going on there.
Roman's not here. They're not our friends.
What makes this language turnaround so notable, according to that Park Place, is that this would not be a minor wording tweak. It would be Disney reversing a highly intentional communications choice. So what does that tell you about the movement? We're heading in the right direction.
Well, now they need to take Splash Mountain and make it what it used to be, because that pissed me off, man. You know how your Splash Mountain, you travel through the scene with the old New Orleans.
They
and
changed all that. What about
Civil War stuff? They took
Pirates
all
of the
that.
Caribbean, when they changed it around. It
From
was
the
all-
chick to chasing the
it
gal.
was always the
Chasing
guy
the
chasing
pirate.
the gal, the pirate chase,
Yeah.
and then the girl chasing. It's like, oh, God.
Leave stuff alone.
Yeah, just if it ain't broke, and it ain't broke. But a return to Ladies and Gentlemen might suggest Disney now sees more value in familiarity, tradition, and broad cultural normalization than in progressive, stupid inclusivity signaling. Oh. And Disney, by the way, disaster. CEO Josh D'Amaro firing 1,000 employees month after taking over the entertainment giant. 1,000 employees. So that's usually the way it is. You hire someone to be the bad guy.
Yep.
They're going to fire a bunch of people, and then they get a nice paycheck, and then they're given leave, and that's the way it works. Because everyone else did. Well, it wasn't our idea.
Exactly.
This guy we hired, he just thought we're overstaffed. 1,000 layoffs, man. And the cuts among Disney's 231,000 workforce comes after Josh D'Amaro takes over from vacating CEO Bob Iger. How'd he do? How'd he do bringing back? Did he help him?
No.
No.
News of Disney's reduction reported only a day after the announcement.
There's been actually no change in that stock over the last 20 years. There's no growth.
That's not good.
No, it's not.
And they think that by becoming this ridiculously woke company, but they're seeing the light. I think they're finally seeing the light.
It's pissing people
The
off.
vast
man.
number of people in America are sick and effing tired of it. CBS News embarrassed itself 2 days ago by running a laughable, desperate story to shield the creepy, fang-fanging, serial-lying Representative Eric Swalwell from a whisper campaign about sexual misconduct allegations that are supposedly coming soon. I mean, there's so many women coming out and saying, man, the guy is a bad guy.
This is my opinion only, and therefore it's correct. All of the allegations about Trump and Kavanaugh and Clarence Thomas always came from the opposition.
Always.
All of the allegations against Bill Clinton, Eric Swalwell, Anthony Weiner,
their side,
all came from their side.
Their
people
side.
that worked for them.
Yes.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, if you all you have to do, you don't even really have to think about it. It's common sense.
Yeah.
You know what's going on here.
They are the predators.
Of course they are. They're bad people.
Harvey Weinstein. Who were the people that came out against him? All the lefties.
All the lefties. Yeah, the number of credible women who have come forward, pretty shocking, connecting them with the investigative reporting teams who've been working on breaking this for years, greatly expedited this process. An important point here is that Swalwell's office requires staffers to sign non-disclosure agreements or NDAs. Why would you have to do that?
Do you know why this is coming out, Matt?
Well, okay, I would assume because he's running for governor.
Well, why would that come out if he's running for governor?
Because they don't want him.
No, because he is so popular. He's taking votes from Steyer and Katie Porter, which is allowing 2 Republicans in the top 2.
Oh yeah. So they want him out. But by the way, we need those 2 in for the long run.
Right.
And Steyer and Porter, big old bloated, loudmouth piece of crap. You've already seen her in action behind the scenes. But what is it about the left that doesn't matter?
No.
How nasty that brought
And if Swalwell stays in, 2 Republicans are going to win the primary, which means they'll be running against each other.
Yeah.
This is all naked politics.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's out there for everyone to see. Swalwell's campaign for governor has denied all of this and put the blame on MAGA.
No, the people behind it is Steyer and Porter.
Yeah, but
Steyer's an a-hole.
Yeah, but Swalwell is blaming it on MAGA.
And you know what? I want him to keep blaming MAGA because I want him to stay in.
Love it.
And then Hilton and the other dude will take it.
Wouldn't that be? It's almost too beautiful to conceive that could happen. But maybe these idiots, their egos get in the way, and they just must stay in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? Let's hope. And speaking of predators, alligators in the sewer myth is true.
Of course it is.
City workers find out in jaw-dropping video New York might not have those infamous alligators in the sewer, but Florida has the real thing. A work crew in Oviedo, Florida, proved the New York City urban legend was a Sunshine State reality after discovering a 5-foot gator residing in a sludge-filled pipe. Footage of the scaly subterranean terror is currently stirring up a crap storm on the City of Oviedo City Administration Facebook page. Just another reason not to go wandering down into the stormwater pipes, the spokesman said. How scary is that? That's a gator. I've never... I like watching them.
I like the boots.
I love the wallet, which was
right.
gifted me so many years ago by my beautiful, the gal I probably should have married, Helene Pena from Pearland, Texas.
That's the one you left at the altar.
Yeah, that's true. When we were visiting New Orleans, Louisiana, and Weimer's there, one of the great leather shops, and she gifted me this $500 black alligator wallet.
Oh, she had money.
Which I have in my dresser, and it is it's a thing of beauty. It's a thing of beauty.
See, the thing is with alligators or crocodiles, they're not going to, it's more if you mess with them or you accidentally step on one or you're in the wrong place wrong time. They don't attack you just to attack you.
Hold on a
My
second.
buddy lives in Florida.
Yeah.
He fishes around them almost every day.
Right.
They're not charging the boat. But he sees them, they come right up to the boat.
Really? Have him fall in the water and then have him say the same
Well,
thing.
I wouldn't get in the water.
Hold
He
on.
probably wouldn't
Hold on.
either.
I just received a text from Mark Walker, the man you're speaking of in Florida. It's 2 words. I'm dead.
See that?
Oh, wait, 3 words. Gator.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gator attack.
The mortifying moment was captured in video footage that recalled the enduring big city myth. But I guess they're in Florida.
Marty says he would grab one by the tail.
Bet you're no, by the snout.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Now the snout, and you close the snout, and you tape the crap out of it.
Yeah, I can't wait to see you do that.
Oh, I'll do it, my friend. I'll do it.
I'll do a remote show. I'll pay to do a remote show to
All
watch
right,
that.
bring it on. Set it up.
Yeah.
So you want my brother Mark to lose a limb?
No, it ain't
Just an arm.
Okay.
Just one arm.
That ain't gonna happen.
Really?
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
You gotta kind of put him to sleep at the top of the head first.
Yeah, let's see you pet that
Then you
gator.
So
Bet your
if it
ass.
takes off his left arm and his left leg, my brother Mark will finally be all right now.
That's correct.
Yeah. Speaking of scaly creatures, Kamala Harris accuses Trump of acting like a mob boss and does some sort of bizarre impression. Failed presidential candidate Kamala Harris accused President Donald Trump of acting like a mob boss. And she did some sort of a bizarre impression during a National Action Network appearance. The way he's thinking of foreign policy, it seems, is when he talks about America first. It's a withdrawal from these relationships and these connections, Harris said, accusing Trump of acting like a mob boss. Harris leaned back and said, so then he's kind of like well, you take Eastern Europe and I'll take the Western Hemisphere, and then you over there, you get Asia, and we'll just divide it up, she said in her apparent attempt at a Godfather impression. So I guess she's trying to humanize herself?
Oh, I thought she was trying to humanize Trump because that's a great idea.
It is. It is. And do you think that's going to work against him?
Exactly.
I mean, calling him a mob boss?
Not at all.
No, not at all.
No.
Who doesn't like the mob films? I mean, we all Americans, left, right, we love that stuff.
You hear that, De Niro? You piece of crap.
Oh. Well, I think that if he would have stuck with his words of many years ago, no big stuff, and shut the hell up, I think De Niro would be okay right now. Hey, guess who's returning to the United States for a second time? Anyone? Any guesses?
Rosie?
Well, after vowing not to come back while Trump is in office, Rosie O'Donnell revealed that she's returned to the United States for a second time. She said she wouldn't come back to America while President Donald Trump is in office. What does that make her?
Top of the morning, liar.
A liar.
Or she got kicked out.
A liar. And filmmaker Adam McKay, who jets between L.A. and Ireland, warns climate doomsers to stockpile food. But he jets between L.A. and Ireland. We're not burning tons of carbon, jetting 5,000 miles between his mansion in L.A. and his luxury estate in Ireland. Hollywood's Adam McKay gets off spreading fear porn about the imminent death of the world's food supply. Yep, on top of the authoritarian green demons holding a perfect 54 record of always being wrong, refusing to acknowledge that we're now being told environmental collapse is right around the corner. We're already around 1.5 Celsius planetary warming for the past 3.5 years. McKay warned this week on Blue Sky. Oh, they eat it up on that stupid pay. Have you ever been there? I've never been there.
I don't.
I just have no interest. This El Nino would push us past 1.7 centigrade with weeks near 2. Oh my, you can believe this analysis because McKay directs movies. So believe him.
It has to be true.
By the way, I would believe him less if he were a scientist.
That's true.
P.S.
Yeah.
Then he adds this: can our food supply chain and infrastructure withstand warming that fast and intense? Not likely. Be aware and be prepared. Go bag, evacuation plan, emergency food, etc. You think he's doing it? Oh,
Matt, I'm not a farmer, and I don't grow food.
Hold on. Now you're screwing me over. All these years,
you're not a farmer.
I'm not a farmer. And I don't grow food.
The reason Ralph from the Bronx is on this show is his credibility as a farmer.
Yes, exactly.
And now you expose yourself.
I'm just saying, if I'm growing food, is it easier to grow food in warm weather or the winter?
Of course, it's warm. Warm. Hey, did you see this hammer incident? This mutilation of a beautiful woman?
A Haitian illegal agreement.
I'm going to tell you about it next.
Where you from? How's it going? I know you got a clue what you're doing. You can play brand new to all the other chicks out here, but I know what you are, baby. Look at you, getting more than just a re-up. Baby, you got all the puppets with the strings up, making like a good one, but I call them like I see them. I know what you are, baby. Womanizer, womanizer, you're a womanizer, oh, womanizer, oh, you're a womanizer, baby. You are, womanizer, womanizer, womanizer. Boy, don't try to front, I know just what you are. Boy, don't try to front, I know just what you are. You got me going, you're oh so charming, but I can't do it. Womanizer. Boy, don't try to front, I know just what you are. Boy, don't try to front, I know just what you are. You say I'm crazy, I got you crazy. You're nothing but a womanizer. Daddy, you got the
Yes, my friends, do you see that? Mark C.T. Boyer sleeping. I awakened the time.
That's just who you are, baby. Lollipop. Must mistake me or the sucker to think that I will be a victim, not another. Say it, play it how you want it, but no way I'm never gonna fall for you. Never you, baby. Womanizer, don't try to front, I know just what you are. Boy, don't try to front, I know just what you are. You got me going, you're oh so charming, but I can't do it. Boy, don't try to front, I know just what you are. Boy, don't try to front, I know just what you are. You say I'm crazy, I got you crazy. You're nothing but a womanizer. Maybe if we both lived in a different world, womanizer. It would be all good and maybe I could be a girl, but I can't 'cause we don't. You womanizer, womanizer, you're a womanizer, oh womanizer, oh you're a womanizer, baby. You are, you are, womanizer, womanizer, womanizer. Boy, don't try to front, I know just what you are. Boy, don't try to front, I know just what you are. You got me going, you're oh so charming, but I can't do it. Boy, don't try to front, I know just what you are. Boy, don't try to front, I know just what you are. You say I'm crazy, I got you crazy. You're nothing but a womanizer. Boy, don't try to front, I know just what you are. Boy, don't try to front, I know just what you are. Womanizer, womanizer, you're a womanizer, oh womanizer, oh you're a womanizer, baby.
But for those folks who've lost their job right now because a plant went down to Mexico, that isn't going to make you feel better. And so what we have to do is to make sure that folks are trained for the jobs that are coming in now, because some of those jobs of the past are just not going to come back. And when somebody says, like the person you just mentioned, who I'm not going to advertise for, that he's going to bring all these jobs back. Well, how exactly are you going to do that? What are you going to do? There's no answer to it. He just says, well, I'm going to negotiate a better deal. Well, how exactly are you going to negotiate that? What magic wand do you have? And usually the answer is he doesn't have an answer. So
if you want me to stay, I'll be around today to be available for you to see. I'm about to go, and then you'll know for me to stay. I got to be me. You'll never be in doubt. That's what it's all about. You can't take me for granted and smile. Count my days, I'm gone. Forget reaching my phone, because I promise I'll be gone for a while. When you see me again, I hope that you have been the kind of person that you really are now. You got to get in straight. How could I ever be late when you're my woman taking up my time? How could you ever allow? I wonder how I would get out of pocket for fun. When you know that you never do. Number one, gonna be number one. I'll be good. I wish I could. I get this message over to you now. When you shape me again, I hope that you have been the kind of person you really are now. I'll be so good. I wish I could get the message over to you now.
would-be stars, wannabes, and people who just want to hear themselves talk. The demons of decadence, smoking, drinking, and interrupting. Live from an 1876 Virginia City, Nevada-style bar, this is Magic Matt Allen, Outlaw Radio.
Oh, I believe you know the lyrics to this little ditty. Please enjoy. Welcome back to Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio.
Look, we came, we saw,
Oh, yeah.
he died.
Love her.
We came,
Uh-huh.
we saw,
And then what?
he died.
Yeah.
Look,
You saw? Oh, how do you not love that Hillary Clinton?
Unbelievable.
Oh, my God.
You know what, Marty, in the green room, you were right. This is probably the best produced show in a long time.
I never said that, Dave. I never said that. Anyway, you could play this right here in a Psycho Ward.
Dr. Demento, what was that song?
Hold on, Mart. We are playing this in a Psycho Ward.
Well, yeah, look at Mark.
They're coming to take me away, ha-ha. They're coming to take me away, ho-ho.
Welcome back to the Big Dog of Broadcasting. I meant to say casting. Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio on YouTube, on Rumble, on X, and find really good stations across America. Hey, what's up, Wisconsinites? What's up? Hey, my buddy Ralph from the Bronx, he wasn't here last week.
I was not.
Because he spent a beautiful Easter weekend with his former bride.
Yep.
And not simply Northern Nevada, but in one of my favorite burbs of Northern Nevada, Sparks, Nevada.
Well, we arrived Friday at the airport, and her friend Susie picked us up.
By the way, if you're flying, that's the best place to arrive. I've always said that, Ralph. If you're flying through the air,
yes,
the best place to arrive, airport.
So you don't want to land on the freeway?
No.
Okay.
No.
So her friend Susie picks us up in her 4x4 pickup, and in the pickup is a cooler of beers.
Oh, that's Nevada.
That's Nevada.
That's Nevada.
And we drive to Truckee, where she lives.
Okay, so you notice Truckee has become a little yuppified, right? Great gold, western town up there in the mountains. But it's become a little yuppified.
Yes.
Right?
But she's got a cabin-style home, and it was great. I was able to smoke cigars on her patio.
How old is she, and is she hot?
She's 74.
Nice.
All right.
Perfect.
Perfect for you?
Perfect.
Yeah. Age. Yeah.
She owns her own cabin in Truckee, dude.
So how much time did you spend up in Truckee?
That was just Friday night.
Oh, okay.
So we caught up with her high school friend, Susie, and then Saturday, 11 o'clock, she drove us to her niece's house in Sparks, Nevada.
Yeah, that's fun.
And that's where we were Saturday and Sunday, and then Monday we flew home.
And you did not visit the world's greatest dive bar.
No,
you're an ass.
I know.
You're an ass.
Did you have a ham?
You're walking distance. You're walking distance to the world's greatest dive bar, and you did not visit.
I did not go.
Oh, what an ass.
Did you have a ham?
No, we didn't have a ham. We had a turkey.
A ham? Oh, you mean on Easter?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, we had a turkey.
Michael Moore, speaking of lying filmmakers.
Big fat dumbass.
Michael Moore says, Iran doesn't hate U.S., we hate them. We're the bad guys.
Yes, we always say death to Iran.
Yeah, always. Documentary filmmaker Michael Fatass unloaded on President Donald Orangeman, threatening to destroy Iran's civilization in lead up to the ceasefire. The Fahrenheit 9/11 director accused the president of threatening a Holocaust against the Iranian people in a Substack entry titled, "The Apocalypse is Here, America, a country 250 years old, and the only nation sick and violent enough to have ever used a nuclear weapon in partnership with Israel, a nation younger than Mick Jagger and Bugs Bunny, and the only nuclear-armed nation in its region, are on the verge of wiping one of the oldest civilizations off the map." This is Michael Moore, fat-ass Moore. He ultimately concluded that Iran does not hate the United States, but the United States hates Iran. Our leaders in our media are stupid enough to keep asking questions like, why do they hate us? Hate us? They don't hate us. We hate them, he said. We're the bad guys. If you didn't realize that under previous presidents, at least Donald Trump has ripped off the mask and shown you who we really are. Michael Moore.
Big.
He's Canadian, right?
Yeah, and by the way, you remember what Clint Eastwood said? If he ever showed up at his doorstep, you can't. We can't say it because we'll get screwed on YouTube. But it was something to do with a gun in the face and then finishing him. That's what Clint Eastwood said. If Michael Moore ever shows up at his doorstep, and Deborah Messing, the always lefty wokey. By the way, isn't that a white broad? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. The neutralization of all good things in America seems to come from white woke women.
Redhead, though she's hot.
Will and Grace star Deborah Messing is catching hell for escaping New York City at some resort in Iceland. She's publicly campaigned for and supported Democrat politicians, including Mundummy. And now is at some resort. Sometimes you just have to run away, she said. I've been open about the struggles I've had, like all of you, with the hate and violence seen across the globe. She added, feeling impotent, heartbroken, enraged, overwhelmed, and the feeling that the city I love is on fire had left. Why?
Matt, we saw her
It's
house.
a mare.
We saw her house in Toluca Lake, and believe me, that chick is not hurting.
No, it's
She lives
not.
in a huge mansion. We were trick or treating.
I realized I needed to reset.
She was giving out.
What was your costume?
The majesty of nature is always the answer for
Bruce
me.
Willis.
So I went to Iceland alone, and it was transformational, she continued. I knew seeing the Northern Lights would wake me up and remind me of the awesomeness of the universe, the vast unknowable design, and it brought me back to life. She included a selfie of herself in a steaming pool of water.
Are you sure it was water?
All right, I'm not certain what that means.
I don't know.
I'm
Steaming is all I thought.
I'm not going to dive into this.
You think she's a lobster?
The
That's,
replies had no sympathy for this prominent left-wing activist and elitist who has had the lucrative financial resources to flee the consequences of her ignorant activism. She had to flee New York because she doesn't like the way things are going there. No. To be fair, Messing did actively campaign. Oh, so she supposedly did campaign against Mayor Zoran Mandani. She even went so far as to accurately label him an actual communist jihadist. Okay, I didn't know. Yeah, okay. A literal Karl Marx, quoting America-hating jihadists. She's also protested his mishandling of the recent ice storm that crippled the city for days. Nevertheless, the point still stands. For decades, Messing has embraced most every lefty trend. I mean, that's what she's done. Trump boycotted Twitter after Elon Musk took ownership, and that's why it's called X. And that's where she was. Hey, by the way, your buddy, Ralph from the Bronx, Bruce Springsteen rages at racist, reckless, treasonous Trump during a concert right here in L.A.
Yeah, he did.
Were you there?
No.
Did you hear the latest song about it? The little retort?
I don't have time to play it, but it's good. Fading,
I'm a 1970s Springsteen guy, okay? Going into the early 80s.
Fading, that's before you knew his politics, I guess.
I didn't care.
Fading rocker, I understand that. I'm a kid, too, in the 70s. Yeah. I'm not thinking politics. We were too stupid, really, to eat back then. We shouldn't have been allowed to eat. We should be dead right now.
That's right. We just wanted to be born to run.
Fading stupid rocker Bruce Springsteen used the pulpit provided by the first night of the L.A. leg of his current tour right here in L.A. to fulminate once again against Trump. Springsteen's vein-popping fury lasted almost 2 minutes while he barely drew breath. Such was the subsidiary. He's old. Hatred and desire to belittle the man in the Oval Office. He went off and he went off and he went off. Play your stupid songs. That's why I'm assuming the audience is there, right? Just shut.
Yeah, but it's open the tour. The Hate Trump tour. So they obviously know why.
Hey,
what
little
he's gonna
Mark, can
do.
you shut your mouth and not say another word today? Okay.
You're gonna help the show.
Yes, I am.
Pothole on a road jolts a brain-dead woman back into consciousness. I mentioned this. 50-year-old woman been declared brain dead with no chance of recovery by doctors. Miraculously regained consciousness when the ambulance carrying her hit a large pothole. I mentioned this, and I believe this is true. May not be, but I think it is. Let me tell you why. I saw this story about a hiker. And this dude was left for dead in a crevasse up there in one of the most dangerous mountains. I can't recall the mountain right now, but hanging, from rope. And But the folks who left him finally said, you know, he could still be alive. Here's what happened. They finally recovered this dude. He was, when they found him, no longer breathing. He was, for all intents and purposes, dead. They brought him to the hospital, dead. They did all the things to bring you back to life for 20 minutes. The doctors finally said, no chance. His loved one said, please continue. They continued. They continued for another 20 minutes. It said, this is futile. It's not. They did this for 90 minutes. After 90 minutes, this guy started breathing. And it made me think about the possibilities. And this is a true story. This is documented. This is on record.
But when you're shut off for that long, doesn't your brain go?
No, he came back fully.
Wow.
Fully intact. You know, did they have to cut a leg? Whatever. The guy's living. But I guess what I'm saying is never give up hope.
We have listeners in Wisconsin.
Yes, many, many, many.
And last week, a 7-year-old boy fell through the ice. He was underwater for 48 minutes.
Holy F.
Well, yeah, because the water freezes you and you go into that freeze
when they
state.
finally got him out, luckily they called a neurosurgeon who understood this and said, don't warm his body.
Nice.
Wait till he gets to the hospital. And they brought this 7-year-old kid back to life who was underwater for 48 minutes.
Love that story. Love that because sometimes, and it's rare, but sometimes experts are experts.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great story. That's a great story.
Yeah.
So where did you start?
How many folks who are left for dead because they pump they're using the pressing on the chest and they only do it for a short time, where you could have brought that person back to life? I'm starting to think many. So when my brother Mart is finally, he's on that new bike of his, and he's unconscious.
I'm going to give him 3 good pumps. We'll see what
Only
happens.
3?
Yeah.
Yeah. Any mouth to mouth?
No.
Oh.
Well, thanks for the positive.
No, because you know what? Mark doesn't want mouth
I'm
to mouth
telling
from
you,
me.
I'm going to keep the doctors working.
Thanks for the positive.
I'm gonna keep the doctors working.
You know what? We all
until he starts spitting blood.
You know what a death trap is? When you wake up in the morning, when you cross the street, when you go to the bank, when you do whatever.
Hold on,
it's all a death trap.
That's a little negative.
Oh, yeah.
That's,
you're not being negative.
That's a little dark.
Oh,
I'm the one who said I would.
We'll try to bring you back to life.
I'd have the doctors work on you until you came back.
You know what? When I'm on my job
All right.
sites and I dig a big hole,
You know I'm going to give you mouth to mouth, do you?
If I fall in there, I said just backfill me.
You know I'm going to give you mouth to mouth. You know I'm going to give you mouth to mouth to you.
Okay.
Yes.
Donald Trump spotlighted this brutal hammer murderer by a Biden migrant. He used his True Social account 2 nights ago to broadcast this brutal public murder of a woman by an illegal alien, welcomed by President Joe Biden and his border chief. The video of her brutal slaying is one of the most vicious things you will ever see. Usually, these things are taken down by the time that I get to them. This one was not. This gal, minding her own business, walks outside of a store. This dude just runs up to her with a hammer, smashes her time and time again in the head. She's now down on the ground and absolutely mutilates her.
Wow.
And wow is right.
I haven't seen it.
I have never seen
I don't
anything
wanna
so
see it.
brutal. And thank you, Donald Trump, for being a realist, a smart guy who knows you need to show these things to the American people, so we will be in such dismay and say to ourselves, wait a second, let ICE do their job.
Oh, what? He wasn't a
Because
citizen?
that's what
No, he's from Haitian.
No, he was let in. He was one of these these ass bites
Biden.
let in by Biden. And he takes a hammer and just an innocent woman just going throughout
Motivation?
just enjoying another day. Motivation. These people are whacked. They're nasty. They eat dogs.
Oh,
And
yeah.
they ate the cat.
And occasionally they'll eat a furry creature. Occasionally I enjoy eating a furry creature.
I'm there.
Okay, see, all of a sudden we become this infinitesimal, these tiny little boys. And I know what you're thinking. Yeah, you're boy. You can't do anything better than that. The answer is no. We will be this after back on Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio. Enjoy Hillary, won't you?
You saw? He died.
Hey, my friends, you're going to love this next story. You're going to love it because I loved it. You're going to love
He
it.
died.
Look. You saw? He died. Look. You saw? He died.
It's not a laughing matter. I take it really seriously. Vote for me because I'm a woman. One of my merits is I'm a woman. All these mothers vote for me because I'm a woman. Because I'm a woman. Vote for me because I'm a woman. One of my merits is I'm a woman. All these mothers vote for me because I'm a woman. Because I'm a woman. A woman running to be the first woman president. I cannot imagine anyone being more of an outsider than the first woman president. Who can be more of an outsider than a woman president? Well, I can't think of anything more of an outsider than electing the first woman president. A woman president of the United States of America.
And now, back to the exciting climax of our story.
This is legendary Outlaw Radio.
Why, Captain Drummond.
Miss Miller?
Magic Matt Allen.
I think the best song McCartney ever performed, my friends.
You say you will love me if I have to go. You'll be thinking of me. Somehow I will know.
Here's the tasty part.
Someday when I'm lonely, wishing you weren't so far away, then I will remember things we said today.
And here's another tasty part.
You say you'll be mine, girl, till the end of time. These days, such a kind girl seems so hard to find. Someday when we're dreaming deep in love, not a lot to say, then we will remember things we said today.
And then to make it better.
Me, I'm just a lucky guy. Wow. Love to hear you say love is love, and though it may be blind, love is here to stay, and that's enough to make you mine, girl. Love you all the time.
All right, I'm going to make a prediction. That man is going to do exceedingly
Gonna be
well
big.
in the music, right? He's going to be huge.
On Instagram, this one guy said, if you meet anybody in your lifetime that hates the Beatles or doesn't like them, don't trust them.
No, don't trust
Stay
them.
away from them. Run from them.
So you think this guy's got talent?
Yeah, a little bit.
He could.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Hey, before I get to this story about a woman allegedly calling ICE on a migrant worker, I'm not gonna give it away yet, but man, did I love this one. It exists out there. It's a girl quiz, and this is a quickie. It's a girl quiz, and you've got to understand it's a guy asking a couple gals. I think they're on a beach, hot little hotties, and asking these gals, in my estimation, what I would procure as a simple question. And then there's a gal who is not one of these gals who reacts. So she sort of gives you the punchline at the end. It goes like this.
You're driving 80 miles per hour. How long does it take you to go 80 miles?
80 hours. All right, thanks. 70 hours. 70 hours. 80 hours?
If you're ever mad at a woman, just remember, she's probably retarded. It's not her fault.
I had to send you that one because it was great.
So what's the answer?
What is the answer? I mean, listen.
Probably.
Listen, I'm no mathematician or nothing, but damn it. I mean, it's only 14 seconds. Please listen to the question again. And by the way, whoever that gal is that posted that with that little punchline, nicely done.
You're driving 80 miles per hour. How long does it take you to go 80 miles?
80 hours. All right, thanks. 70 hours. 70 hours. 80 hours?
If you're ever mad at a woman, just remember, she's probably retarded. It's not her fault.
It's not her fault.
It's just not.
Did they ever give the answer?
It's not. We're not mathematicians on
No,
this show.
math's not mathing for me.
No, it's not mathing.
It's not her fault, though.
Woman allegedly calls ICE on migrant workers fixing her roof. Why did she do this? To avoid having to pay them.
That's smart, right, Mark? Mark, being thrifty like you are.
Oh, that's the best. A Maryland homeowner has come under fire on social media after being accused of calling ICE on migrant workers fixing a roof to get out of having to pay them. An American woman is facing backlash after a viral video seems to accuse her of reporting the Hispanic workers to ICE after hiring them to repair a roof. While the woman denies these claims and the evidence around what really transpired is unclear, the situation has fueled fears that some employers may exploit undocumented workers. Maybe? The video shot by Brian Who Cares, a worker with a permanent residency for the roof of the property in Cambridge, Maryland. Federal agents can be seen waiting on the lawn in front of the house for his co-workers to come down from the roof as he's filming. He says he and his co-workers had to come fix the homeowner's roof, but she repaid them by calling ICE to have them taken into custody.
Well, they thought they were going to go out and have a couple margaritas
She's a smart
or a couple
woman.
Coronas.
We came to fix this lady's house, and she's the one who turned us in. Fixing up her house, and still with hatred in her heart.
Wow.
Oh, $10,000. She avoided.
Okay, so that makes sense.
Well, I mean, that's a damn good idea.
You know, it's a couple $100. I was like, oh, she's
No,
rude.
10 grand.
10 grand, I get it.
Oh, that's good.
Oh,
That's
they were
good
like, it's
stuff.
okay, we're going to have such a great day.
Oh, okay, by the way, before we have to go, I'm going to play this one more time.
You're driving 80 miles per hour. How long does it take you to go 80 miles?
80 hours. All right, thanks. 70 hours. 70 hours. 80 hours?
If you're ever mad at a woman, just remember, she's probably retarded. It's not her fault.
Oh, geez. Oh. I just want to make this clear. No. The four of us that you're seeing on YouTube, on Rumble, on X, including but not limited to Mark, who I thank for being on the show, Ralph from the Bronx, my brother
Marty.
Not gay.
The one you can't see is the one outside slaving over hot coals, Billy Dilly, and my own self, Magic Matt. We are not misogynistic in any way, shape, or form, right?
We do not support that message.
No.
We love a good female.
Oh man, where are they? You know, yeah. Send yourself to us. we'll be the final.
Send us your OnlyFans link.
Oh, geez,
Ralph and his OnlyFans.
Oh man. Hey, I want to thank my beautiful folks, including the aforementioned Billy Dilly. Mom and Dad, love you, Mom and Dad. Happy Easter. Mom and Dad, you know, it's a little late, but happy Easter. My lovely daughter, Alexandra, 1 million times around the world. That's how much I love you. Who am I forgetting here? Oh, Milt Larsen. Happy birthday, my friend, who didn't make it. Bumblebees can't fly.
West side, east side, little Willie, where's the crown? He's the king around town. Dancing, glancing, Willie drives him silly with a star shoe, shimmy, shuffle.